Delay is alive, baseball is here. Oh, hot dogs, lights, and fans that cheer. Yankees swing big, Red Sox fight, Orioles fly on Camden nights. Rays light up that Florida sky, Blue Jays soaring so dang high. Indians grind, the Tigers roar, Twins keep hitting, wanting more. White Sox flash, Royals play proud, Dr. Delay is calling every crowd. Astros climb, the Rangers ride, Mariners crash with ocean pride. A's still swing, Angels shine, baseball hearts on the line. Under the stadium lights, whoa, fastballs fly through summer nights. Crowds go wild, that sound ignites. Dr. Delay is alive, the game feels right. Braves bring heat, Mets go long, Philly fights with a victory song. Nationals reload, Marlins dive, it's MLB, we're all alive. Cubs in Wrigley cheer so loud, Cards and Reds draw every crowd. Brew Crew swinging, Pirates play bold, Steel City pride in the black and gold. Dodgers dash and Giants climb, Padres bring fire every time. Rockies rise in mountain air, D-back strike will meet them there. Under the stadium lights, fastballs fly through summer nights. Home run steals and extra fights. Dr. Delay is live, it's baseball nights from 3
We've got some more Pirates baseball for you here on the Dr. DeLay Sports Network. I, of course, am Dr. DeLay. And today we have the Pirates and the Braves. The Pirates looking to avoid the sweep. Unbelievable stuff. It happens. It happens to everybody. Of course, again, they're playing at Atlanta where, the Pirates have had trouble there just really forever. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Hopefully we have a great one in this one. Hopefully we get a Pirates win today. Again, thank you guys for tuning in. That is not the internet. This is the internet. That is the 3D. And of course, well, not actually, this is not the 3D, but hopefully we'll get the 3D going very, very soon. So the Pirates will have a opener for Bubba Chandler. So there is that. No Brandon Lau today. The Pirates kind of having a lineup that's not exactly the best, but, it could be worse. In fact, we'll go ahead and show off what we have here. Leading off for the Pirates is going to be Spencer Horwitz, as he's at the plate right now, taking a pitch in there for a called strike. As we're underway in Atlanta, Horwitz going to be followed by Nick Gonzalez, Brian Reynolds, Ryan O'Hearn, as here is the 0-1 to Horwitz. That's upstairs, 1-1. Marcell Ozuna DHing, Tyler Callahan, Jake Mangum, Jared Triolo, and Henry Davis. 1-1 count to Horwitz. Here is the pitch. That's going to be taken upstairs, 2-1. Horwitz on the year, batting .280, OPS of .821, 7 homers and 26 RBIs. Pretty solid year. The starting pitcher for the Braves is Bryce Elder, as Elder kicks and delivers. That's going to be in the dirt, 3-1. Elder with a 5-3 record, 2.03 ERA, whip of a 1.08. Again, the Braves no shortage of just great players, both at the plate and, of course, on the mound. The 3-1 to Horwitz, right down the middle, 3-2. Again, thank you, everyone, for tuning in. I, of course, am Dr. DeLay. Hopefully, again, it's a good one today. 3-2 counts as Elder was working really fast, now slows it down. Elder gets set and delivers as Horwitz sends this to right. Oh, it's a no-doubter. Clear the deck, cannonball coming. The Pirates, just like that, lead 1-0. My dad's calling me. You think he would know when I go on. But look at that already. Hoist a cone. Pirates leading 1-0. Spencer Horwitz with his 8th home run of the season. And again, the Pirates today, we're going to need some runs for sure. That is definitely something they, again, haven't really been able to do as of late. That'll bring up Nick Gonzalez, batting .315, OPS of .759, 2 homers and 31 RBIs, 1-0 count to Gonzalez as that misses away. Tough sledding, impossibly, but hey, the Pirates leading already. Here's the 1-0 to Gonzalez. That's off the plate there, 2-0. Put him on live. No, he should know. I told him yesterday when I go on, and but he'll probably stop by though. That's going to be downstairs, 3-0. He will, as again, of course, I saw Tom Grossi yesterday, so he may stop by or may just drop off the pictures. Grossi side. Here's the 3-0. That's going to be in there for a called strike. 3-1 to Gonzalez. This guy's calling me. Can't believe that. Can't believe it. 3-1 count to Gonzalez. Elder delivers. That's a chopper up the middle. Shortstop has it. Throws to first. Gets Speedy by a step. Round number 1 didn't have Speedy up. Just realized that. He was watching though. 1 away for Gonzalez. And Brian Reynolds will be at the plate. He's batting .266, OPS of .812, 6 home runs, 39 RBIs. What a pickup Horwitz has become. Oh, yeah, he's been really good. Must be something wrong on your end. What happened, Chris? Here is the pitch. That's going to be in there for a called strike. Your member emojis don't... there's been some complaints in the chat as of late about that, so YouTube must be struggling. Here's the 0-1. That's downstairs, 1-1. Interesting. And appreciate you, Chris, for hanging out. Sorry about the emojis. I don't know. YouTube is definitely messing up. I would just, I guess, restart the app or something, as that's going to be a grounder to second. Alves throws to first, and that's going to be out number 2. 2 away for the Pirates. Yeah, I don't know. It's interesting. Gotta see before you left. Oh, yeah. And appreciate your Russell again. That's totally okay. I mean, you got to work. That's totally understandable. Ryan O'Hearn going to be at the plate batting .292, OPS of .844, 9 home runs, 33 RBIs. Here is the pitch. That's downstairs, ball 1. YouTube struggling? Nah, I know, right? Shock. Complete shock to me. 1-0 to O'Hearn. Elder kicks and delivers. That's going to be sliced foul, 1-1. Holden, welcome on in. B-Ray Day, yep. B-Ray and Horwitz have got on base now 14 days in a row, or 14 games, I should say. So they're looking to keep it going. Again, Horwitz already did, so Reynolds, it's up to him to keep it going. Inside there, 2-1, 89 on the cutter. Go Pirates. Appreciate you, Brian. What do you think about the Mariners this year? I mean, the Mariners are fine. They're an all-right team. Here's the 2-1 O'Hearn. Swing and a miss. Out in front of the slider, 2-2. O'Hearn asking for time again for just tuning in. Pirates leading 1-0. And a leadoff home run by Horwitz. 8 home runs for him on the year. Has a chance for 20. Really does. 2-2. The pitch. That's downstairs. 3-2 on the slider. Sliding out of the zone. Matthew, welcome in. Christopher, good to see you as well. 3-2 counts. The pitch. That's upstairs. Oh, they're going to call strike 3. O'Hearn's going to challenge. It's close. O'Hearn grimacing. I don't know. Hopefully. Strike, just barely caught it. He struck him out. So O'Hearn uses a challenge. Again, that's the thing now with the Pirates. So inconsistent. Some days they ignore the challenges, and then some days they use them all in the first inning. I don't understand their strategy. Not really working there, but again, the Pirates working on the scoreboard. 1-0 Pirates over the Braves. Should be noted that I have the jersey on today. The Pirates are 3-1 when I wear the jersey, the emergency jersey. Shouldn't have wore it that one game. I knew they weren't going to win, and yet I just wanted to keep it going. So now I'm bringing it out for occasions, really, when the Pirates need a win. So hopefully this jersey can continue the good luck again. 3-1 when I wear it. We'll see how it goes. Try your other phone emojis aren't there. Stupid YouTube. Oh, my gosh. Meetup was good. I'll explain more about it. I might want to I'm going to probably talk about it after the stream. After the stream, I'll talk about it some more. Pirates game. No, I did not, Michael. How's it going, AJ? Welcome on in. Thank you for the $10 super chat. I appreciate it. Beat 'em, Bucko, since you weren't here yesterday. Here's an extra. Oh, my gosh. Well, I appreciate that, man. Thank you very much, AJ, for your support of the channel. Rain delay in the Red Sox game since you're Dr. Lane. I blame you. Oh, well, thank you. Updates on Lau's injury. Seems to be fine. Seems to be fine. Your Chiron is incorrect up top. 34. Yeah, that is correct. Well, thank you for pointing that out. That is definitely not the case. It would be really cool if they were. Okay, I see what happened. Okay. I see numbers lock was turned off when I was setting that, I suppose. I don't know. Maybe I'm just a bot. All right, lineup for the Braves is as follows. Ronald Acuna Jr., he'll lead off for the Braves. He'll be followed by Mauricio Dubon, Matt Olson, Ozzie Albies, Dominic Smith, Austin Riley, Mike Yastrzemski, Jorge Mateo, and Sandy Leon. So there you go. That's your Braves lineup. As Mason Montgomery, the starter, that's going to be found back 0-1 to Acuna Jr. Mason Montgomery, again, going to be the opener today. He's still technically a starter, but regardless, 101 record, 4.74 ERA, whip of a 1.34. The pitch, fastball in there for a called strike. 0-2. Acuna looking, not seeing. I don't think he likes the call, but it was indeed a strike. 0-2. Montgomery rocks and fires. That's going to be fouled back. Lose the challenge. Yes, he lost the challenge. Pirates fall apart when you don't do the game. I don't know about all that. Think the Pirates going to avoid the sweep? I hope so. 0-2, the pitch. Fastball way upstairs, 1-2 there. 98 on the fastball. Again, Montgomery with the velocity. Hoping for a clean inning. 1-2, the pitch. Checks his swing. Does not go. 2-2. Apparently, Greg Brown's saying that they don't know who's going to follow him. So, I mean, they have done this before where they have multiple pitchers before the starter, but Chandler's already up in the bullpen, because that's going to be fouled back 1-2. So it will be probably Chandler. We'll see if Chandler can handle that. Was really good last year again, you know, coming out of the bullpen. Just in general, he was much better last year. I don't know what happened with Chandler. Anyway, 1-2, Montgomery kicks and fires. Called strike 3. He struck him out, froze him with the breaking ball. One away. Woo-hoo! And that'll bring up Mauricio Dubon, batting .263, OPS of 738, 6 homers and 36 RBIs. Just glad you won the series. There we go. Again, thank you, Miss Tammy, for tuning in. Hopefully you're doing well. I know you've been very busy, and that is totally okay. Again, I'm entertainment. Again, I'm definitely just, you know, if you got time, great. If not, that's okay. That's totally fine. That is totally okay. 1-0 to Dubon as Montgomery readies and fires. That's going to be high and in. Backs him off the plate. 2-0 to Dubon. Montgomery sets and delivers. Fastball upstairs, 3-0. All of a sudden just falling behind Dubon. Three and two the pitch. That's upstairs, ball 4. So a 4-pitch walk. All of a sudden Montgomery can't find the strike zone. And the Braves with a 1-out base runner, and that'll bring up Matt Olson, batting .272, OPS of 890, 17 home runs and 47 RBIs. They're showing the fastest, the average fastball velocity by a left-handed pitcher this year. Montgomery with the second highest, actually faster velocity than Chapman, believe it or not. The pitch, and that's going to be sent out to left field. Looks like that is going to be caught by Reynolds, which he throws it into second. So 2 outs. And Ozzie Albies will be at the plate, batting .275, OPS of 774, 10 homers and 36 RBIs. Take care, Holden. Yes, you have a good one. You have a good one. And I'll see you a lot for football season. See a lot of the regulars for football season, which now you guys are the regulars, really. You guys have kept me company for the past 3 months. 2 months. Again, runner on first 2 outs. Albies digging in. Montgomery looks over at first. Dubon taking his lead. Montgomery checks over again and delivers. That's going to be yanked to left, and that is a fair ball. Reynolds throws it to third and throws to second. Oh, and the ball gets away. But luckily, Dubon didn't see it. Horwitz there to back him up. Runners on second and third. Throw again from Reynolds was to the cutoff guy, and then he throws to second. And there was definitely some inaccuracy there on the throw from Triolo. Man, that landed right on the line, too. That is so unfortunate. Reynolds doing a good job of getting that ball quickly, throwing it in. But yeah, again, runners in scoring position for the Braves, second and third with 2 outs. Dominic Smith at the plate, batting .309, OPS of 830, 6 homers and 28 RBIs. I appreciate you, Miss Tammy. Thank you very much. How's it going, Michael? Welcome on in. But yeah, again, I totally understand. Busy life. That's going to be in there, but not called a strike. 1-0 to Smith. How's it going, Troy? Welcome on in. And I will. Yeah, my wife is actually on her way home. Long trip. Here's the 1-0. That's going to be in there for a called strike. Dominic, ooh, he wants to challenge. Does not. If he had, he would have lost. Too crazy. 3 hours. Some whack goes on the road. Burley Kev, how's it going? Good to see you. Bacon Lemons. The 1-1, that's going to be downstairs 2-1 to Dominic Smith. I don't even know what that is, Michael, so probably not ever going to watch that. Doesn't sound something I'd like I'd watch. Don't really watch much, to be honest. Here's the 2-1. That's fastball in there for a called strike, 2-2. Bloodsuckers. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not really, I don't know what that is. But yeah, again, I just don't really watch much TV, to be honest. Most of my viewing is now on YouTube. I really watch a lot of YouTubers. YouTube and sports. That's really it. Montgomery readies, 2-2 count, the pitch. And that's a chopper foul. Very late on that as well. 2-2. Tag like, thank you very much. Did you hear when I ran into the United States? How did you run into the United States? It's interesting. Here's the 2-2. That's in the jerk, 3-2. You just open up your door and then run into a wall, and oh, there's the United States. Not too sure what happened there, Bob. 3-2 count again. Bob is a troll. I've come to the conclusion that he is definitely a troll. The 3-2. That's once again fouled back as Smith will not go down easily. And Smith, the 309 hitter, I mean, he's done very well this year. Was a long-time Met, never really found the footing there. Kind of had some resurgence last year with the Giants. 3-2, just outside. Ball for Montgomery. Wanted the call, does not get it. It would have been outside had they challenged. Good, no challenge there. And now his bases loaded for Austin Riley. He's batting .211, OPS of .650, 8 home runs, and 34 RBIs. Kind of a big deal here for the Pirates to get out of this. Montgomery sets and delivers. That's in the dirt, ball 1. He ran into the United States for the World Cup. Really, 7 players. Yeah, I'm not following there. Not following at all. The pitch. That's a chopper foul. Starting to get some good contact on Montgomery here, but luckily everything is going foul. Bushcraft. I'm not too sure what that is. People make houses out of mud, rocks, and... Oh, yeah. I've seen... Okay. I didn't know if that was like a guy or not. No, yes, I've seen those. It's really neat. The 1-1. That's in there for a called strike. 1-2, yes. Yes. Really cool stuff. I wish I was that cool. But I'm not. 1-2. Montgomery rocks and fires. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Stranding the Braves with bases loaded. Woo-hoo! Pirates still leading 1-0 at the end of 1. Oh, Iran only has 7 players. Oh, I don't know. I would not know. I'm not keeping up with that. I doubt they only have 7 players. There's no way. And thank you, Miss Tammy. I appreciate it. I'm glad you're here. How's it going, Miss Mary? Welcome on in. Yeah, good to be back. He ran into the USA. He ran into it. There you go. Very interesting. Again, appreciate you guys for tuning in. We'll check out some scores across Major League Baseball. Not much happening at the moment. Phillies leading the White Sox 1-0, and then zeros elsewhere. That's really it. There's nothing else happening. And again, as Chance mentioned, Chance, I don't know if you're still here, but Chance mentioned that the Red Sox were in a delay, and there they are, Red Sox-Yankees. Apparently the game was postponed yesterday as well. I imagine they're going to try to get it going. Well, it looks like they are about to start. Thank you guys again for hanging out again. The streak is over. 64 straight days of streaming. I'll make a post about it a little bit later. But yeah, no, that was fun. But now we have a new ticker. What is that? Well, that's going to be ticking down 94 days until NFL kickoff. I'm really excited about it, of course. I am just ready for it. Hopefully you guys are as well. I'm a big football fan. So again, if you're a football fan, make sure to sub to the channel. Again, that's really the bread and butter of the channel. That is where the channel is at its best. Hopefully I see you guys there for football season. Ready for it. All right, due up for the Pirates will be the former Brave Marcell Ozuna, Tyler Callahan, and Jake Mangum. As Elder rocks and fires, that's going to be down below the zone. It's called a strike. Ozuna wanted the challenge. Does not. 0-1 count to Ozuna. Here is the 0-1 to Ozuna. Swing and a miss. Slider down and away. 0-2. Again, Ozuna. Batting 197. OPS of 590. 5 home runs. 22 RBIs on the season. The 0-2. That's downstairs. 1-2. Maybe some World Cup. Yes. A few. Very little. Not as much as I wanted to. But we'll do a little bit. Very little, to be honest. The 1-2, that's going to be a chopped foul. Still 1-2. So, yeah, I wanted to do a lot more of the World Cup. But I think I'm going to actually just be a fan for a vast majority of the games. I'll be watching a lot of the World Cup off camera. But I will do a stream or two. Here's the 1-2. That's going to be a called strike 3. Ozuna wanted to challenge. Good thing he didn't. He struck him out. Looking. And that'll bring up Tyler Callahan, batting 333, OPS of 1223, no homers, 2 RBIs. But, yeah, now we'll do a few streams. If the streams do well, then I'll do more. But I don't expect that to happen. So I'll stick to just a few, and then I'll just be a fan. I can't really be a fan as much as I, in the past. 0-1 count as that's a swing and a miss. Like, I'm still a fan when I'm calling the games, but, I can't just relax. The 0-1, that's going to be fouled back. 0-2. 0-2 to Callahan. Let's go on Dodger. Welcome on in. NFL's king it is. Can't wait for football. Me neither. 0-2 count. Elder rocks and fires. That's once again fouled back. Callahan's helmet falls to the dirt there. 0-2. Tennis score 6-3, 6-3. Yep, losing in straight sets. I know Miss Tammy loves football. The 0-2, and that's yanked to right. And that's going to be a foul ball. Gave it a good ride, just a little bit out in front. 0-2 still to Callahan. He's on the tail lane. Yeah, no, for sure. Took too long. 0-2 the pitch. That's going to be scooped out to shallow right. On the run is Acuna. He's on the run and makes the catch. Out number 2. Gave it a long run. Good play there by Acuna. 2 away. That'll bring up Jake Mangum, spending 292, OPS of 697. 1 home run, 9 RBIs on the season. Elder sets as he kicks and deals to Jake Mangum, and that's going to be hit right to the shortstop. Mateo makes a nice catch there. We go to the bottom of the second. Pirates 1, Braves nothing. Yeah, no, again, I'm very excited, Miss Tammy, for football. Really excited. I'm thinking, again, this will be a really big year for the channel. Year 2 will be a big year. Taking another step forward as far as the growth. Again, we'll check out scores from across MLB at the end of the second. And again, thank you guys for hanging out. Make sure, again, to leave a like. Make sure to sub to the channel. It is free to do so. Again, trying to get to 10,000 subscribers. Trying to get to 150 likes. So we'll see how that goes. Right now we're at 57 likes. So trying to get to 100 and then work our way there. So thank you guys very much again for hanging out. Thank you, Culpepper, Dante Culpepper in the chat. Appreciate you, man, for the 500 jewels. Thank you, man. I appreciate your support of the channel. 9,300 spectacular subscribers. Yes, you guys are spectacular. You guys are awesome. You guys are indeed awesome. All right, due up for the Braves will be Mike Yastrzemski, Jorge Mateo, and then Sandy Leon. So that is who the Braves will have. Gotta get this all situated over here. I'm sure players aren't showing up. There they go. Players are showing up now. Mike Yastrzemski batting .238, OPS of .689, 3 homers and 17 RBIs on the season. World Cup pick? I don't know. Probably someone from Europe or South America. You can leave out the probably. That's most likely what's going to happen. All right, pitching change for the Pirates. Again, kind of expected this. Bubba Chandler is going to be taking the mound here. Hopefully, again, he can have a good outing out of the pen. 2-6 record, 5.05 ERA, a whip of a 1.53. Again, the walks are just way too much. 38 walks in 57 innings pitched. Honestly, less than it feels like, but still. That's going to be a check swing, makes contact, 0-1, 98 on the fastball. And Chandler with the stuff for sure. That's at least what everybody says. He's got the velocity, he's got the movement, just lacks the control. 0-1 as Chandler sets and fires. That's going to be in there for a called strike. 0-2 to Mike Yastrzemski. Can't wait to be 11-6 with home field. Oh, there we go. I don't know about that, but it'd be nice. 0-2 the pitch, and that's going to be skied to shallow right. Looks like Gonzalez is under it. Gonzalez makes the catch. Gonzalez playing in his more natural position today at second. One away. That'll bring up Jorge Mateo's batting .301, OPS of .838, 4 home runs, 11 RBIs. He did a World Cup bracket on ESPN. Don't see Team USA, yeah. Probably not going to win. Yeah, you can leave out the probably again for that one. Here is the pitch, as that's going to be found back 0-1. Go Bucks, appreciate you for the beer. Good to see you, man. Watch football this fall, but I listen to Doc Lay's podcast, The Crowd Noise, TV games. Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, I need to figure out to get a football crowd noise, since I don't have one for that. That's going to be upstairs 101. That's kind of what Chandler's problem is. Fastball way upstairs, just out of nowhere. Again, it's not even close to being hittable. I mean, it's one thing than setting up his curveball. It doesn't really do that, though. It's not on purpose. Here's the 1-1. That's going to be fouled back 1-2. So, yeah, I need to work on that. I got a few months to do it. Got to find a good clip and then, of course, trim it down and cut out what's not needed. That's what I did for the baseball stuff. I turned a 3-hour thing into 30 minutes, keeping it constant, as that's going to be fouled back. Still 1-2 to Mateo. Yeah, show off the new stadium. Oh, yeah, that's right. Bills, yes. Yeah, I don't know about all that. We'll see. How's it going, Kevin? Welcome on in. Hopefully you're having a good day. Go you Pirates. Again, appreciate you better, YouTube. Appreciate you, man. USA made the final. No, they did not. Not even close. Here's the 1-2. That's going to be fouled back again. That one was way upstairs. Surprised Mateo made contact. That one was pretty much at his shoulders. They are round of 16, pretty much. That's what the USA is. Again, they are definitely overhated, the USA, when it comes to, soccer. A 1-2, that's a chopper foul. Well, they're definitely overhated for a lot of reasons, to be honest with you. Regardless of soccer or not, just in general. But, yeah, USA team's good, but again, they're not like not really a top 10 team. Unless they get a favorable draw, I don't really see them going past the round of 16. 1-2, the pitch, way upstairs, over everybody's head. No one can make the catch on that one. 2-2 again. Chandler just with the lack of control. I mean, I don't know, what is he trying to do? I mean, it's just something you don't see from an MLB pitcher. Chandler sets on the 2-2. Outside corner. Chandler wanted the call. It would have, I don't know. Maybe catches zone. I can't really tell him that. 3-2 to Mateo. Steelers win-loss? Probably 10-7, 11-6. I haven't made my predictions yet. I'll do that. I'll do that probably very soon, as that's going to be, once again, fouled back. Mateo just staying alive. Yeah, like probably July, August. You love soccer? Yeah. There we go. 3-2. Mateo steps in the box again, full count. Chandler rocks and fires. That's once again fouled back, and Chandler kind of getting annoyed with this on the bat. And I was in Houston. Yes, I was at the Grossi event. Waited 3 hours in line, which that was fortunate because I know there was people that were back where we were when we got in line. So I imagine Grossi was there till about 11:30. 3-2 the pitch. Oh, that's fouled off of Davis's face. Unbelievable. Mateo just won't go away. I mean, again, he's batting .301. I mean, it's really good to have on your, I don't know if he's on your bench, but I mean, you know, he didn't play in Friday's game to my knowledge. Did not. The 3-2, that's going to be skied. Davis gives it a run. Same with Horwitz. Horwitz will make the catch after that long at bat is over. Oh my goodness. Chandler with a smile is like, come on. And that just kept on going. All right, that'll bring up Sandy Leone's batting .059, OPS of 118. No homers, no RBIs. Let's go with KP. Welcome on in. The chat is not there. I don't know. That's weird. YouTube is really weird. Here's the pitch. That's going to be outside ball on. Chandler needs to attack this guy. I mean, if he gets a hit, it's dumb luck. You're batting .059. That's just who you are. He's 0 for his last 28. The pitch. That's a chopper foul, 1-1. Don't make the cries. Oh, yeah, for sure. Thinking Mexico? Yeah, I don't know. Go Braves. Oh, yeah, no problem. Appreciate you, Garrison. Thank you for tuning in. How many pitches was that? I don't know. I need to look back at that. Probably about 10 or 11. 1-1, the pitch. And that's going to be scooped in the right. He gets a base hit. Oh, there's no way. Unless, of course, you're the Pirates. So, yeah, for his last 28. Make it 1 for his last 29 as Leone singles. Let's keep this inning going. Fastball right down the middle. That will work for Leone. He is an MLB player after all. As that'll bring up Ronald Acuna Jr. struck out looking in his first appearance. I can't believe that just happened. Here is the pitch. That's going to be flown to right. Hearn makes the catch. Look at that. He gets Acuna out on one pitch. So he gets the superstar on one pitch. Everyone else, he struggles. We go to the top of the third. Pirates 1, Braves nothing. The game yesterday, MLB Network said the Pirates need to sell the farm at the deadline. So everyone's except Hernandez. I don't know about everyone. I mean, I don't know. The older I've gotten, the more I think it is kind of dumb. Why would you trade MLB players for, like, unproven? Like, that actually makes no sense. Especially if you're acquiring them to your organization that struggles to produce. I mean, obviously you can produce talent more so on the pitching side than the hitting side, but I don't know. But I don't know if I want to sell the entire farm, though, because we do have some players for sure. But we'll see. We will see. And thank you guys for hanging out for this one. Let me go ahead and see what else did I miss here. Who else did I? Let's go, Miss Donna. Welcome on in. But yes, I don't know if I remember answering that, but yeah, I did go see Grossi yesterday. I did. But yeah, again, I'll talk about that. I plan on talking about that for about 5-10 minutes after the stream. Maybe not too much. I want to record it, maybe make a video about it. Maybe. I don't know, pretty boring guy. Okay, let's go ahead and look at the scores from across MLB. The Orioles and the Blue Jays 0-0, Mariners and the Tigers 0-0. Rays and the Mariners, or Marlins 0-0, pardon me, Rays and the Marlins 0-0. Phillies leading 1-0 over the White Sox, and the Red Sox Yankees 0-0. So everything 0 except for Pennsylvania. If you're Pennsylvania team, you have runs today. All other 49 states 0. And other country, apparently, as well. All right, due up for the Pirates will be Jared Triolo, Henry Davis, Spencer Horwitz. Here is the pitch. That's going to be off the plate, ball 1. Cubs raised. Dansby Swanson was traded. Oh, really? Interesting. Salary dumping is the only reason. Oh, I guess so. As that's going to be downstairs 2-0. I still don't like that, though. Skiing Juice pitch 100. Yeah. Yep. Any good or bad thoughts on a lefty sent to Boston for cash considerations? That's all we seem to get. 2-1 counts to Triolo. And looking for his first home run of the season. 2-1. That's going to be downstairs. Called a strike. 2-2 to Jared Triolo. USA also Germany. Yep. I did see the highlights of that. The 2-2, that's downstairs and away, 3-2. Actually, the USA looked pretty good, I'm not going to lie. But, I don't know, it's still a loss. The 3-2, off the plate, ball 4, and looks like Leon's going to challenge, going to lose. I believe that one was about a half an inch away. Triolo's walking first, albeit slowly. I don't think he really trusts it. Yep, it's a ball, barely. But, hey, that'll work. So leadoff walk for the Pirates, and that'll bring up Henry Davis. Henry Home Run Davis, batting 142, OPS of 527, 5 homers and 17 RBIs. Let's go, Jay. Welcome on in. Here's the pitch. That's downstairs, ball 1. Sorry, sometimes the names just all blend together. 1-0 counts. Runner on first, nobody out again. The Pirates, maybe an opportunity here to get something going, as that's downstairs, ball 2. Again, only, well, I guess they have 2 base runners now, but Horowitz, the leadoff homer, then since then, of course, no hits. But obviously a walk will do. 2-0. To Davis. Elder checks on Triolo, and the pitch. That's downstairs, 3-0. To Henry Davis. Elder at 40 pitches. Again, Elder entering today with an ERA of a 2.03. I mean, really good stuff. Braves again proving that they are right now the best team. The 3-0. That's going to be in there for a called strike. 89 on the outside corner. 3-1 to Davis. Three and 1. Elder readies. He sets. Rocks and fires downstairs. Ball 4. So back-to-back walks for the Pirates. That'll bring up one of the hottest hitters on the Pirates. Spencer Horwitz again. Leadoff home run in the first inning. Pushing his home run total to 8. Again, there's this chance, you know, if this guy can continue this form. I mean, 20 home runs is definitely a possibility. He's got the power for it for sure. And an OPS north of 800 implies that he's very effective. So a little bit of a delay as Leon has a chat with Elder, trying to calm down his pitcher. Hank the Tank. First time caller, long time listener. Go Bucks. Appreciate you, Kurt. Appreciate you, man. Miss Gina, how's it going? Thank you very much. I appreciate it again. Hopefully that continues, but we'll see. But I appreciate it. Did you catch Game 3 of the Stanley Cup? On the way home, yes. On the way home from Houston, I saw the crazy ending. That was really sad. Carolina lost. Elder looks back and delivers. That's going to be fouled back 0-1. Pulling for Carolina. No specific reason other than that they're in the Eastern Conference. That is really it. 0-1. Elder kicks and deals. That's way upstairs. 101, 87 on the cutter. Yeah, I know JG9 had a really good stream. Really happy for him. I know it's really popped off as of late, so that's good stuff. Weather in Atlanta, I can check at the half-inning break. 1-1 count. Elder looks back and delivers. That's going to be popped up foul. Reached out of the zone. I'm actually curious about that right now, so let me do that. Let's check out Atlanta, Georgia. Atlanta, 81 degrees. Look at the details. Here's the 1-2 to Horowitz. That's downstairs, 2-2. Looks like there is kind of rain, though, surrounding the area. Might actually rain during the game. That would be a problem. Humidity, 61%. Ooh, that's kind of gross. 2-2 the pitch. That's going to be a little tapper right in front of the... Oh, it's going to stay fair. He's waiting for it to roll foul. But no, sir, Elder. Taking a while to just field it. Doesn't. He ends up not fielding it, really. So a little infield tapper. And Horowitz. Not too many times you'll hear that Horowitz has an infield single. Again, Horowitz not a fast guy at all. Everyone rips Ozuna. Horowitz is probably about the same, maybe a little bit faster, just a tad. So bases loaded for the Pirates. Nobody out. And Speedy Gonzalez at the plate. That's a ground ball to short. Possible double play. There's 1 and 2. As soon as I grab this guy, 2 outs. But he does push across the run regardless. So the Pirates do lead 2-0. Definitely would have liked to see a little bit more. That was out off the plate there. And reached out of the zone to make contact. Gonzalez was hustling, but no, sir. All right, runner on third. 2 outs. Brian Reynolds at the plate, 0 for 1. Elder delivers. That's off the plate there. Ball 1, 82 on the slider. GG9 have 1,300 viewers. That's really good stuff. Isaac's picking the Pirates get buried this game. But yeah, hopefully that doesn't happen. Here's the 1-0 as that's a ground ball. Foul ball. 1-1 to Reynolds. How's it going, Sam? Welcome on in. You see a victory today? I hope so. One and one is Davis takes not a huge lead, but a bigger lead. Now he's starting to move a little bit. Here's the pitch. That's upstairs there on the cutter. 2-1. Should be noted that Elder is at 51 pitches. Pirates are working the counts a little bit. And a double play helps out, of course, Elder. It's been a little bit wild. Pirates taking advantage. The 2-1. Swing and a miss. Oh, man, 2-2. That one looked very hittable. I think he knows it as well. So recover over the flu. Yes. Weather's getting warmer finally in upstate New York. From winter right to summer. Oh, wow. Man, well, I'm glad you're feeling better for sure. So you like spring. Spring's good. I like fall. I'm a fall autumn guy. The 2-2, that's inside. Ball 3, though. Leon's going to challenge. I think Leon's very confident that it's a strike. Well, maybe not. He threw it back to the pitcher. Oh, it barely catches the zone. He struck out looking. Pirates do get a run. Again, it was bases loaded, nobody out. Kind of frustrating, but again, yeah, you get some runs. 2-0 Pirates. As we go to the bottom of the third. And yes, I forgot about the cones. My bad. Jeez. That is shameful. That is there we go. It's disgusting.
That is a disgusting act by Randy Moss.
That is 100% my fault. That was very disgusting for not putting up a cone. How's it going, Giants fan? Welcome on in. Hopefully Rhino's doing well. Most likely redirect to Rising Rhino today. Always a pleasure, of course. See the Pirates keep up the runs. We need, yeah, Pirates need they need the win. They really do. All right, due up for the Braves, going to be Mauricio Dubon, Matt Olson, and Ozzie Albies. So the 2, 3, and 4 hitters for the Braves. And yes, Bob, Rhino is streaming. It's got the UFL playoffs.
Playoffs? Don't talk about playoffs. You kidding me? Playoffs? I just hope we can win a game.
So that's what he'll be doing. I'll stop in, of course, again. I'll redirect. Don't know if I can stay too long, but we'll be sure to do that. And appreciate you, Casey, for hanging out. Highways, welcome on in. And thank you guys for the cones. SP, appreciate you, Scott. Anthony, everyone. Again, Pirates leading 2-0. Again, you know, you win today. Obviously, still plenty of baseball left. Don't really want to be talking about that, but you know, you go 3-3 on the road trip. That's a win. That's a win. You go 500 on the road trip. That is always a win. Of course, the key though is to start winning more at home. So hopefully we get that going. Of course, you got the Dodgers come to town. And then I think after that is the Marlins. Dodgers, Marlins. Marlins again, a scrappy team. They are a scrappy, scrappy team. It'll be a tough homestand. Taking all the way is Jubonis. He steps out of the box while Chandler's pitching. Strike one. Trying to play mind games there on Chandler. Again, Chandler, a guy that's easily rattled, so I can see why the Braves would mess with him. Here's the 0-1, and that's going to be fouled back 0-2 to Mauricio Dubon. Nice sound effect. Oh, yeah. Man, a lot of football stuff here. A lot of football quotes. I'm ready to defend Aaron Rodgers, too. 100%. Here's the 0-2 way upstairs. 1-2 to Dubon. I'll have to remember, I also have this. I want to try to do that every time they're about to snap it. I'll have that just to keep the realism going. 1-2 is I'm going to make it 2-2. That's way upstairs again. 2-2 to Dubon. Again, just Chandler missing just wildly. I mean, it's not close. Just not really going to get people to swing. He got one guy to swing earlier. I don't know how. Then he made contact, which was crazy. That's going to eat his pitch. You know, makes his pitch count longer. It doesn't really help. Here's the 2-2. Way upstairs. 3-2. Chandler almost hits the guy in the face. So 0-2 to 3-2. Again, thank you, Miss Gina. Hopefully the Mets can get something going. I know it's been a rough season for Pure Journalist Sports and the Mets fans. Definitely a franchise that gets picked on a lot. 3-2. Chandler sets, rocks, and fires. That's going to be cranked to left. That's going to be a foul ball. That should be noted. That was out of the zone as well. Upstairs. Playoffs, yeah. Definitely ready for again football. Just not shut up about it. Chandler readies, rocks, and fires. Called strike 3. Struck him out. Just Dubon was not ready for it. I mean, again, he's been so wild. I mean, I don't blame Dubon, but that is to the benefit of Bubba Chandler. So 1 down. That'll bring up Matt Olson, who's 0 for 1 today. Again, a powerful left-handed batter. That's going to be downstairs ball 1 again. Already 17 home runs on the season, 47 RBI. Some good stuff there for the Braves. Again, he just replaced Freddie Freeman. I believe Matt Olson was played for the A's for a few years. Olsen really good. As that's a swing and a miss. Strike one. 98 right down the middle. Oh, and 1. Defend Aaron Rodgers. I'll defend him all the time. 100%. That is my guy. That is my quarterback, as the quote says. 1-1 to Olsen. Here is the pitch. That's going to be sent out to center field, where Mangum is there waiting for it. Makes the catch. 2 outs. And that'll bring up Ozzie Albies. Albies had a double in his first inning. Go Pittsburgh. Appreciate you, Draven, for hanging out. Tough skin being a Mets fan, yeah. I can imagine. Here is the pitch. That's going to be in there for a called strike. 0-1 Albies, though, of course, if you're watching the broadcast on Pitt Sportsnet, it still has the count from Olsen. That is pretty terrible. 0-1 count. Here is the pitch. That is going to be outside there, 1-1. The 1-1, that's also outside there on the changeup. 2-1 to Albies. 89 on the changeup. But yeah, I got to work on that crowd noise. Crowd noise has been a really big help. 2-1, the pitch. Upstairs, 3-1. Chandler just missing all over the place at this point. Again, just outside there in the previous 2 pitches. That one again, way upstairs. 3-1. Chandler rocks and fires. That's going to be fouled back. 3-2. Sort of perfect game. He is not. Pirates definitely taking this game. You feel it? All right. I hope so. I do have the emergency jersey up. Don't want to get swept. The 3-2. That's going to be hit to right. That's a foul ball. That's a souvenir. New Jersey again, not undefeated. It is 3-1. My Pirates are 3-1 when I wear the Pirates jersey. We've got the Kirkland jersey up in the background, taking its spot today. Hoping for some good defense from the Pirates. The 3-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Chandler forgot how many outs there were. He was still on the hill. He'll take it, though. We go to the top of the 4th. Pirates leading 2-0 over the Braves. Go ahead and check out some scores. Rodgers retires next year. Oh, yeah, for sure. For sure. Hey, he's the guy in 2026. That's all that matters. That's all I'm thinking about. Orioles, Blue Jays 0-0 in the top of the 4th. The Mariners leading 1-0 over the Tigers in the bottom of the 3rd. Rays leading 1-0 over the Marlins as they go to the top of the 4th. Red Sox, Yankees 0-0. Phillies leading 3-2 over the White Sox in the bottom of the 2nd. A's and the Astros 0-0. The Astros blew out the A's. They had that game on while I was waiting for Grossi. I was watching it. Not really a social guy. Didn't interact with anyone really that I didn't know, which was everybody. So... But yeah, I had that to keep me and Trisk were just watching the game, talking. It was honestly kind of fun. I don't really want to talk about too much about it because I want to talk about it at the end. But I don't know, just the little comments we were making. We're just kind of like it was like an episode of Seinfeld. Our comments, just observing everything. It was really funny. Anyway, Royals and Twins 0-0, Reds and Cardinals 0-0, and that is all for now. Yeah, it was. We were kind of, I mean, we weren't jerks or anything. We were just making observations, like, oh, this guy kind of taking a little bit too long with Rossi, like all that stuff. And it was funny. It was just, and then other things we'd comment on. A very wild scene there as well. We had some interesting characters. Very interesting characters there. Mr. Grossi. Do it for the Pirates. Rhino, Hurd, Marcell Ozuna, and Tyler Callahan. Tyler Bo Callahan. That is not his middle name. Pirates have off day tomorrow. Yes, they do. Unsure when I'm streaming tomorrow. Here is the pitch. That's upstairs, ball 1. Where's the Vic jersey? Honestly, that'd be great to have. Not gonna lie, I would. If I could find one for cheap, I'll do it. I'll have to find one on eBay. That's a ground ball to second. Albies with it, throws to first, round number 1. Greg Brown has just said that we are going to get some rain 100%, so unsure how long the delay will be. So that's kind of a bummer. So definitely, if that were to happen, I would briefly step away, but then I'll probably talk about the Grossi thing, and then of course, while we have a delay, I'll step away from the camera and all that. Anyway, here is the pitch to Ozuna, high and in, ball 1. Ozuna, again, 0 for 1. Strikeout looking. And 196 on the year. The 1-0, that's a breaking ball in there for a call, strike 1 and 1. 7 innings out of Bubba, we'll see. The pitch, that's in there at the knees, 1 and 2. Dr. Root for Rudolph in 20. I guess I will if he's the starter. So that's going to be a chopper to third. Riley with it, throws to first. Oh, and he overthrows it. Ozuna's going to go to second. Oh my goodness, Ozuna, the big guy. I was flirting with going to third. You better chill out. You better go back to second. That'll work, though. Again, that's an error. It's a flat-out error, but we will take it. Ozuna is in scoring position. Really weird. Riley had all day to throw, and then he just airmails it again. Matt Olson, was one of the taller guys out there. I don't know what Riley was doing, but I'm not going to complain. That'll bring up Tyler Callahan's 0 for 1 today. They play 5 innings official game. Yeah, but they want to try. Usually they try to finish it as Callahan sends this to right field. Acuna's backing up. He's still running. Under it now, makes the catch. Acuna throws to third. And a good throw by Acuna, which Ozuna's not really that fast anyway. Keeps Ozuna at second. That'll bring up Jake Mangum, who is 0 for 1 today. Lined out to the shortstop earlier. Post Arena, Atlanta, yes. Ozuna got the Jets. I guess so. Doctor being hyped for Ozuna the last 2 streams. I mean, if he gets on, it's huge. It is a big day for him. The pitch, that's upstairs, ball 188 on the cutter. 1-0 to the speedy Mangum. Let's go, Pirates. Appreciate you, Miss Gina. Good luck with the Mets today. The pitch, that's going to be popped up. Riley is under it, but so is, I can't remember his name, Mateo. Riley makes the catch. All right, go to the bottom of the 4th. Pirates 2, Braves nothing. Well, again, thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure, of course, if you haven't done so already, to leave a like and sub to the channel. We're closing in on 100 likes, trying to get to 100, trying to get to 150. We got a streak of 150 likes to keep on going. And we definitely have the people in here to do it. So make sure to subscribe today, like and sub. It is free. Again, we just passed 9,300. Trying to just keep it going. So, yeah, make sure to subscribe. Again, free, $0, 0 cents. Just makes sense to subscribe to the channel, an up-and-coming channel on YouTube. And, of course, again, I should be back tomorrow. Shouldn't be away, but we'll see. And, of course, again, for the Pirates coverage, Pirates-Dodgers won't be missing another Pirates game for a while. As, again, we got the Dodgers this week and the Marlins as well. Tomorrow the Red Sox playing and the Phillies are playing against the Blue Jays and the Reds are playing tomorrow. Oh, I don't know. I'm not going to touch a Phillies game with JJ covering the Phillies. So I don't know. Yeah, I have no idea. I'll look and see what we'll do. So on Ozuna trade, I don't really want Ozuna on the team now. He's not really doing that great, even with the recent rise. But even again, he only got on because of the error. Let's just run any score. Well, just the way it is. He's despised Dennis Santana. He's definitely, it's been a rough year for him. All right, do it for the Braves. Going to be Dominic Smith, Austin Riley, and Mike Yastrzemski. So there you go. Swing and a miss, strike one. 0-1 to Smith, who walked in his first appearance. And thank you guys for the 100 likes. Trying to get to 150, folks. Make sure to keep liking. Again, it is free to like, free to subscribe. The pitch. That's going to be in there for a called strike. And what likes do is push it out to other potential viewers trying to catch the game as well. That's all it does. And of course, it just helps small channels out really as well. 0-2 to Smith as he asks for time. The better Ozuna does now, the better pitcher we get for him, yeah. Yeah. For sure. 0-2. The pitch. That's going to be a slider inside. 1-2 to Smith. Chandler at 38 pitches. Again, did not pitch in the first inning. 1-2. Chandler delivers. That's in the dirt. 2-2 to Dominic Smith. And I imagine, again, he'd have most of the pitchers available in the bullpen. I could be wrong. 2-2 the pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. That'll work. One down. That'll bring up Austin Riley, who struck out in his first appearance. Let's go, Marty. Welcome in. Let's go, Pirates. JJ do the fills. Yeah, JJ does the fills. I believe the Phillies curse has been lifted. No. That was in there, not called a strike. 1-0 to Riley. No, sir. The curse is still there. The 1-0, and that's going to be popped up. Shallow right. Gonzalez giving it a run. So is O'Hearn. O'Hearn settles under and makes the catch. 2 outs. That'll bring up Mike Yastrzemski. 0 for 1 in this one. If they do win today, then maybe it is over. Maybe I didn't have a good enough curse. It's tough. The pitch. And that's going to be upstairs. Called a strike. We'll take it. 0-1 to Yastrzemski. Phillies leading 3-2. So we'll see. Phillies win today. The curse is over. White Sox win. The curse continues. So paying attention to that one. Here's the pitch. Way upstairs. 1-1 to Yastrzemski. Chandler delivers. That's going to be sent out to right center field. Mangum on the run. He's at the track and makes the catch for out number 3. Chandler shaking his head, but hey, you know, 3 outs. We go to the top of the 5th. Pirates 2, Braves nothing. Of course, we'll check out what's happening across Major League Baseball. There's the long ride. Again, Yastrzemski gives it a good ride, but Mangum doing a good job there. Orioles leading 1-0 over the Blue Jays. Rays leading 1-0 over the Marlins. Mariners and the Tigers tied at 1 apiece. Red Sox and Yankees 0-0. Phillies leading the White Sox 2-2. A's and Astros 0-0. Royals and Twins 0-0. Reds and Cardinals 0-0. Indians and Rangers 0-0. Also thought about doing the Sunday night baseball game tonight, but will not be doing that. Unless I actually have nothing going on. I doubt it, though. I was hoping you'd help us out. Yeah, I know. I totally wanted to. I mean, I was hoping for 1 of 3. So we still can do that, but we'll see. What if this means Chandler's headed the pen? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know who they replace. I mean, give Dotel maybe a shot. Dotel looks really good, but he looks really good in the pen. Been a big help for the pen. I don't know. It's a tough one. That is definitely a tough decision for sure. Do it for the Pirates will be Jared Triolo, Henry Davis, and Spencer Horwitz. So we'll see if they can keep it going. Again, Triolo and Davis walked so far in this one. And of course, again, make sure to leave a like. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. It is free. And trying to build this channel even more. We're on our way to 10K. 10K will be accomplished sometime before football season. Hopefully, you can help me get it done faster. Again, subscribe to the channel. Free, free, free. Says so right there. Like so, right there. As first pitch Triolo is going to be outside 1-0 to Triolo. Elder delivers. That's going to be inside 2-0 to Jared Triolo. 4.5 strikeouts possible. It is possible. Let's see, what's he at? He's at 3. Yeah, it's definitely possible. But we'll see. Appreciate you, man, for tuning in active. 2-0. Elder kicks and delivers. That's downstairs. 3-0. So you need him to strike out. Well, he's at 3-0. I'm not going to inch closer here. We'll see. Elder sets and fires. That's going to be in there for a called strike. I just know since I said he's going to strike out now. He'll take one. Yeah, I hope we can get that. Hopefully we can hold it. Elder delivers. That's a ground ball to short. As he grabs it, throws to first for outs number 1. So down goes Triolo. And then bring up Henry Davis. Davis walked in his first appearance. Raider, how's it going? Appreciate you, man. You the man. Not me. I'm just a man. Beat them Braves. We'll try. It's a tough task today. It's really tough. Again, appreciate you, Dave, for hanging out. The pitch as Davis sends this to right field. Acuna is backing up very nonchalantly as he makes the catch for out number 2. Acuna just a cool cat. As that'll bring up Spencer Horwitz. 2 for 2 today. Again, has a home run and a single. All right, Elder delivers. That's going to be outside ball 1. Elder with a quick inning so far. Horwitz looking to eat into that pitch count, which is approaching 70 pitches. The 1-0, that's going to be outside as well. 2-0. 2-0 to Horwitz. The pitch. That's going to be upstairs. Oh my gosh, that was called a strike. That was way upstairs. That wasn't even close. 2-1 to Horwitz. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Now one call just messed up the at-bat. Oh my goodness, that was atrocious. 2-2 to Spencer Horwitz. Horwitz going to ask for time. Well, it's very humid. Very humid day in Atlanta. 2-2 the pitch. As that's going to be sent out to shallow right. Acuna giving it a run, and he makes the catch. Bottom of the 5th, Pirates 2, Braves nothing. All right, well, due up for the Braves in the next half inning will be Jorge Mateo, Sandy Leon, and Ronald Acuna Jr. Make sure, folks, again, to like and subscribe. Again, it is free, free, free. 113 likes. Thank you very much. Again, trying to get to 150. Trying to keep that going if possible. Of course, again, I know there's a lot of other competition out there this Sunday afternoon. I know Braves Country Radio is calling the game. Of course, he usually covers all Braves. That's just what he does. Says he has 1.8K people in the chat. Yeah, very interesting there. That's all I'll say about that. But, yeah, again, thank you guys for tuning in today. And, again, tomorrow, hopefully I call a game. Probably will. Unsure what I will call. I didn't mean to really hide the chat there, but I did. Let's see what is tomorrow. Again, I kind of remember looking at this. I was leaning towards Cincinnati, San Diego, but I also don't really want to be on that late as well for a non-Pirates game. That's the only problem, is that, you know, it'd be late. I don't know. We'll see. We will see on what I decide to do tomorrow. If I do take tomorrow off again, as you know, the streak is over. So it's like, you know, that kept it going. All right, again, Mateo is going to be at the plate. 0 for 1 today. Again, had that really long at bats with Chandler. Here is the pitch. That's going to be in there for a called strike. 0-1. 2 runs on 2 hits. That was efficient. Yep. Oh, yeah, no, I know the Braves have a lot of fans. There's just something that I think is very suspect with his viewership, is that's a ground ball to short. Triolo throws to first for round number 1. Mateo was hustling down the line. 1 out. That'll bring up Sandy Leone, who's 1 for 1. I'll explain in the half-inning break. I can't show you all the evidence that I have, but I can just tell you what I personally saw with something that was very suspect with Braves Country Radio. Here's the pitch. That's going to be in there for a called strike. 0-1. Again, Leone was 0 for 28 prior to this game, and, well, he broke the long hitless streak as Chandler looks to attack him here on the 0-1. That's well in the dirt. 1-1. Benny pulling for the rain. Guys wanting the game to end on a rain. Yeah, we'll see. And they will try to finish it. They really will. But, yeah, I wouldn't complain if that's how we won. Anything to get the dub. The 1-1, that's going to be a, well, tapper foul. Trying to hold up 1-2. Would like to beat him, though, in a full 9, of course, for the vibes. Again, I think the Pirates easily can. Not easily can, but of course they can. They are good enough to do so. It's been a rough couple of days, though, as that's going to be yanked to right. That's going to be a foul ball. 1-2. Someone told me to take the Pirates. Well, someone is playing with your money. That is very risky. I want to say when someone knows ball, but I don't know. We'll see. They are due for a win. 1-2. The pitch, and that's once again a foul ball. And the Pirates definitely good enough to take a game in Atlanta. Oh, for sure they are. But obviously got to prove it. Obviously have to prove it. Obviously have to hold this lead and hopefully add some more runs before it's all said and done. 1-2 count. Chandler rocks and fires. That's going to be poked out. And Trillo leaping. And, oh, he makes the catch. It went off his glove, but he tipped it to himself and makes a great catch. Oh, man, Leone almost squeaked it out to center. Trillo backing up off the glove, tips it to himself, and makes the catch. That'll work. What a play by Jared Triolo. And there's 2 down. Here's the pitch to Acuna. Swing and a miss as Acuna's down to 1 knee. Strike 1. Oh my goodness, that was awesome. That was great. Here's the 0-1 to Acuna. Checks his swing down and away. 1-1. The Starling pitch 1. Yeah, it was they used a reliever out of the pen. 1-1. The pitch way upstairs. 2-1 to Ronald Acuna. You think Lau's injury? No, I think Lau plays Tuesday. I think he's just out for today. He looked to be fine. I saw the footage Greg Brown released on his Twitter. As here's the 2-1. That's, oh, foul off his foot. Oh my goodness, that sounded really bad. Acuña's walking it off. Looks like the umpire's going to give him some time. Yeah, no, Lau was doing full-out exercises. He seemed to be good, but, you know, Kelly, of course, you know, not going to start him. I bet Lau probably wanted to play, too, and he was like, nah, you're good. But Pirates winning regardless. Hopefully, again, that can hold them, hold the lead. The 2-2, that's going to be upstairs, 3-2, 100 on the fastball. It was a great play. Yeah, very nice. Three and 2, Chandler sets as begins the windup. Here is the pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. 101 on the radar gun. We go to the top of the 6th. Pirates leading 2-0 over the Braves. All right, so let me go ahead and show you why I think this number is a little bit suspect here. All right, so let me go ahead and just switch it over to the other screen. This is, of course, my page. I forgot what game it was. I want to say it was Cardinals Brewers. I want to say that's the game we both called. I called that game. Braves Country Radio also called Cardinals Brewers. You know, he covers other things other than the Braves as well. 3.2K viewers for that game. I averaged a good 60 to 70 people. It maxed out, I think, at 110. It wasn't really a busy game. It's whatever. I knew I was going up against Braves Country Radio. So, yeah, I didn't expect to have a good crowd. I really didn't. So I was pretty happy with what I got. Check out him. I checked out him during the... Sometimes when I'm searching up, you'll see me look down. I'm always looking at what the competition is doing. It's not always the case anymore. I'm pretty confident in my abilities now. There was a good part of me, and I still am to this day. I'm still not very confident in myself, but I try to hold my own. So you look at his 1.6K total views. So I outviewed Braves Country Radio for that game. The problem, though, of course, the name of what are you complaining about, Doctor? Like, you outviewed him. I checked his stream out during the game, and there was 1,900 people in his chat. So how in the world, if at one given time, at one 30-second thing while I was looking at his feed, he had 1,900 people in the chat, and yet his total views are less than his concurrent people at one point in time. If he had that many people in his chat, he's got to have like 20, 30,000 views minimum. I thought that was very suspect, and since then I've been very suspect on what he's been doing. So obviously he calls a good game, but if he's cheating, I'm not a fan. If you're cheating, I immediately become a D1 hater. Downstairs, 2-1 to Gonzalez, as Gonzalez will be followed by Brian Reynolds and Ryan O'Hearn. So that's really it. That's why I think it's a little weird, because that's going to be fouled back. 2-2 to Gonzalez. Again, he has a lot of subs, but again, that just makes no sense. How do you have 1.6K viewership when I checked your stream that day and you had 1.9K in the chat? That means you have bots in there. That means you're cheating. 2-2. Elder delivers. That's outside. 3-2 to Nicky G. Speedy Gonzalez. Yeah, Speedy. I'm ranting about another channel. I forgot about Speedy Gonzalez. Count is full for Speedy. Elder rocks and fires. Called strike 3 right down the middle. He struck him out. One down. Back portion. No, I've not yet. I'll be sure to do it soon. All right, that'll bring up Brian Reynolds 0 for 2 today. pair of my gloves are gold for a reason, Trio. 100%. Here's the pitch to Reynolds. Downstairs ball. And again, he has a 14 game on base streak. He's got to keep going. He's got to keep that going. A walker hit will do it. If there were playoffs, the LL would have played, yeah, for sure. Like number 119, thank you very much. 1-0 as Elder kicks and delivers. That's going to be a check swing down and in, 2-0. Pittsburgh Yinzers are everywhere. I'm not a Yinzer. I'm not a Pittsburgher at all. No, sir, but appreciate you, man, for hanging out. 2-0 to Reynolds. That's going to be chopped, and it's going to stay fair. Unlucky for Reynolds as Olsen takes it himself for out number 2. That'll bring up Ryan O'Hearn 0 for 2. Today, of course, they're showing the road ahead, the series with the Dodgers. Paul Skeens will pitch on Tuesday. He'll face Eric Lauer. Wednesday, Jared Jones will face Shohei Ohtani. And then on Thursday, Mitch Keller will face Justin Robleski. And all those Dodger pitchers pretty good, except for Eric Lauer, but the problem is he's a lefty, so it doesn't even matter. So that's going to be downstairs ball 1. Or no, strike 1. He called it a strike. Definitely a pro Braves call there. 0-1 to O'Hearn. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Quickly 0-2. Elder, by the way, at 84 pitches. He, in theory, could pitch the 7th. He really could. 0-2 counts the pitch. That's inside 1-2. Family members, Doc? I guess so. Very nice to see Speedy Gonzalez. Yep. Here's the pitch. That's inside 2-2. I actually don't know where I got it, Kevin. I'm not going to lie. I just have it. I don't recall. But definitely a great character. 2-2 to O'Hearn. That's going to be ripped foul. Yeah, haven't really been able to... he hasn't really had a great day today, so I've been able to show off the emoji. The 2-2, and that's going to be sent out to, well, it's actually going to be on the infield. Riley is under it, makes the catch. All right. Bottom of the 6th is the rain starting to come down in Atlanta. 2-0 Pirates over the Braves. You got it from your... Oh, did I? Well, thank you, Trisk. I honestly don't recall. Thank you. Thank you very much. Skeens might pitch on Father's Day. Maybe. So I got it from Trisk. Well, thank you, Trisk. Definitely really cool. Wish, again, we had other nicknames we could give to some of the other players. But we'll take what we can get. Mauricio Dubon, Matt Olson, and Ozzie Albies going to be due up for the Braves whenever we do return again. I could see having a rain delay. I really do. Starting to pour down in Atlanta. And I do think they will try to finish the game. Obviously, yeah, we want the game to be complete, but I don't know. It would not shock me if they try to delay it for about an hour or two and then, of course, come back. All right. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Again, it helps out the channel. 131 likes. Thank you very much for that. I really do appreciate it. Trying to get to 150. Trying to keep that streak going. We have a nice streak of 150 likes for Pirates games. So thank you very much. Again, don't forget to subscribe as well. It is free. I will guarantee that I'll be back Tuesday. Pirates Dodgers. Monday again, we'll see. It would probably be Reds Padres. I just don't know if I really want to be up that late for a non-Pirates game, so I will think about it. I will definitely think about it for sure. And, of course, again, if you are a football fan, 94 days till the NFL season. I, of course, cover a lot of the NFL. That's really my bread and butter of the channel. That's where I'm at my best. And, again, if you love the NFL, you'll love this channel for sure. So, NFL, baseball, that's really the two big things on the channel. Make sure to subscribe. It is free. Again, it's not just a Steelers channel, not just a Pirates channel. Channel for everybody. We cover, again, other than the Pirates. From time to time, we will have non-Pirate games. And, of course, for the NFL, we can guarantee you 5 NFL games a week. And I guarantee you the Steelers do not play 5 games a week. That's going to be fouled back. I guess it's a 0-2 count to Dubon. I'm assuming we missed a pitch. So the count on the TV says 0-2 to to Mauricio Dubon, who's 0 for 1 with the walk. And the rain starting to come down in Atlanta. Here is the pitch. That's a check swing. Did he go? Did not. It's 1-2. Chandler, by the way, had 62 pitches. However, if they were to go to a delay, if it were an extended delay, I doubt he really comes back, which would be a shame. The 1-2, that's fouled back, just barely gets a piece of it. Way out in front of the slider at an 89. Still 1-2. When did you go meet up? Oh, it was yesterday, last night. As soon as they were fun, yeah, I don't know. I try not to be too negative. Here's the 1-2. Check swing. He definitely went there. He did. He struck him out. Dubon doesn't like the call. As he weeps and copes back to the dugout, he's still asking. Love to see the side view of it. Of course, we're not going to get that because that'd be too easy. There's the side view. Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh, he way went in it. Don't know why he was trying to argue with the umpire there. Matt Olson at the plate. The pitch. That's going to be in there for a called strike 0-1. Olson's flown out twice. Jaron Jones could be Martian Manhunter. He's John Jones. The 0-1, that's going to be foul back 0-2. Yeah, that was really fun. That was a really cool moment. You just listen to the Steel Twins during football season. I'll give you a shot. Appreciate you, man. Steel Twins, I'll have to check them out. Steel Twins. Always interested to see who else is out there. 0-2, the pitch. And that's going to be sent out to left center field. On the run is Reynolds. Reynolds making the catch for out number 2. That'll work. And that'll bring up Ozzie Albies. 1 for 2 today. I'll like to at least drop in. Yeah, no, I appreciate you, Miss Mary. I really do. Trisk is heading to see a Flood City, apparently. No, he's going to visit my grandparents, his parents. That's going to be upstairs. Ball 1, 98 on the fastball. The Braves do have a guy warming up in the bullpen, so it looks like Elder will not pitch in the 7th. Elder has been kind of on a roll. He's retired. It's a nice streak going, as that's a swing and a miss. 1-1. He's gotten 12 straight out. Well, again, the reached on error is the one exception. So that's going to be upstairs 2-1. So Elder's been on a roll. So it'd probably be good for the Pirates to see anyone else but Elder. 2-1 Albies. Chandler at 70 pitches. As he readies. And delivers. That's going to be cranked to right, but that's a foul ball. 2-2. Tell if the rain just stopped or whatnot. I'm not seeing any. That would be ideal. Keep this thing going again. Obviously, yeah, you want to see the Pirates, you know, if they can't come back. If they come back from the rain delay, the Pirates would win, but I'd like to see Chandler pitch a little bit longer, build his confidence up. 2-2. The pitch. That's once again chopped foul. 100 on the radar gun. Steel Twins definitely going to do some doctors. Well, I appreciate you, Jay. Yeah, Steel Twins. I'll look them up. Look them up. 2-2. The pitch. That's going to be off the plate. 3-2. Obvious. I know the Steelers have they have a plethora of creators. So, and I kind of, again, there's reasons why I say it's a channel for everybody, because I knew going in is going to be a very uphill climb, especially to break in with such a cornerstone NFL franchise. So that's why I do multiple games, not just Steeler games. And so, again, get the prime time, of course, and we got the non-Steeler window. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Look at that. We're going to the top of the 7th, folks. Pirates leading 2-0 over the Braves. Chandler now with, he has, 6 strikeouts. Yep, 6 strikeouts. Really good stuff. Remember the last? No, yes, I do, and I don't like it. I don't. Steel Twins do a lot of Steeler games, not game content. They're up to date news. Oh! Okay, Steeler news. Well, let me just look them up right now. I don't know. Steel Twins. But yeah, I know that, again, there's a lot of a lot of people that do. No, yeah, they do the watch parties. They do the watch parties. So yeah, they do the game content. Noted. Okay. Yeah, Steeler news. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't really need the desire to. Last video from Washington. I don't know. Something I don't know. Maybe something I can do in the future. We'll see. Interesting. All right. That's good to know. It's always neat to discover new people. All right. Let's see. We gotta go and check out some scores. Real quick, we'll just do real quick list the scores. The Rays leading 1-0 over the Marlins. Orioles 4, Blue Jays nothing. Mariners and Tigers 1-1. Red Sox Yankees 0-0. Phillies 4, White Sox 3, Twins 1, Royals 0, A's 3, Astros nothing. The Reds 2, Cardinals 0, and the Rangers 2, Indians 0. All right, so that is it. Again, make sure to leave a like and sub to the channel. We're closing in on 150, which was our goal. Trying to get it. Trying to get there. Try to hit that like button as soon as possible. And, of course, again, don't forget to subscribe. Again, trying to grow the channel just 700 subscribers away from 10,000. We are moving and moving and grooving. Marcell Ozuna is going to be at the plate as he looks at a pitch in there for a called strike. 0-1. Ozuna will be followed by Tyler Callahan and Jake Mangum. As Marcell Ozuna is 0 for 2, but he reached on an error in the 4th inning. Pitch is going to be down and away, 1-1. Again, it should be noted that he's the last base runner. Again, he only got on due to the throwing error by Riley. As Reynaldo Lopez on the mound for the Braves, 4.21 ERA on a batting average of 250 as he holds up, but no, it's actually ruled a strike. He went 1-2 to Marcell Ozuna. Chat Sports. Oh, Chat Sports, yeah. I don't know what the, I mean, I know it's horns down, but I genuinely hate Chat Sports. Hate Chat Sports. 1-2, swing and a miss. He struck him out. Yeah, Chat Sports can go kick rocks. All right, that'll bring up Tyler Callahan, 0 for 2 in this one. Chat Sports. Let me doing a baseball impression of Chat Sports real quick. Just give me. Let's go ahead and just hold on. So again, they talk in their normal voices, which, you know, I'm not going to really do. I'm not going to talk in my horrible voice. All right, here's the pitch to Callahan. That's downstairs, ball 1. Folks, by the way, make sure to donate to the channel. You can click multiple links down below. Yeah, don't forget to check out our GoFundMe, our Venmo. Here's the 1-0. That's going to be downstairs 2-0. Also, folks, we also have a Cash App. Don't forget to Cash App Chat Sports. Let's see what else. Yeah, 2-0 counts. Lopez sets and delivers. That's going to be upstairs 3-0. I don't know if I mentioned this or not. Don't forget to Cash App. Don't forget to Venmo. Super Chats, donations. Become a member immediately. Do it right now. Yeah, 3-0 count as Lopez sets, kicks, and delivers. That's going to be in there for a called strike. Make sure to super chat. Make sure to, yeah, again, Chat Sports, they just talk about how you can give them money every 2 minutes, and it's just disgusting. 3-1, the pitch. Swing and a miss, 3-2. Callahan, by the way, again, not too bad in his brief appearances so far. Only 6 at-bats on the year, but has a couple of doubles, but 0-2 today, 3-2 count to Callahan. So that's pretty much how they are. I just can't stand that. 3-2, Lopez rocks and fires. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts as Lopez looks pretty good on the pen. As pretty much Elder continuing on the mound. And there's 2 away, and that'll bring up Jake Mangum 0 for 2. Two choice when I work in secret. Oh, I got you, Flood. Yeah. the actual long. Yeah. Like DK, yeah, for sure. That'd be pretty cool to actually network with him. That would be a good idea for me. I just need to build the channel more. Lopez delivers, showing bunt. It pops it up. It's going to be a foul ball. I'm trying to get on. Just again, the Pirates haven't had a walk or a hit since Horowitz made it bases loaded in the second inning. Oh, and 1 counts. Lopez kicks and delivers upstairs. Oh, it's called a strike. Not a good call. 0-2. I don't know how people are aware of you. I found you by accident. Yeah, that's usually how people find small channels, is by accident, really. Where it's like, I want to hear something new today. Ooh, what's this bum talking about? So thank you very much. Matchy Man, how's it going? Welcome on in. Lopez sets and delivers inside. 1-2. Almost hits Mangum. 3-0 to a K, yeah. 1-2. Lopez sets, kicks, and deals. That's going to be a ground ball to second. Mangum's running it out. Throws to first, out by a step. Mangum almost, but not quite. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Pirates 2, Braves nothing. Yeah, I'm just not a fan. They're everything. Just a few minutes. Just all you got to do is just sit in a Chat Sports live feed for, I mean, you look back at their lives right now, 2 minutes go by and they cannot help themselves. They're asking for every penny under the sun. So, yeah. Like I said, they can kick rocks. I will prevail. 2 up for the Braves will be Dominic Smith, Austin Riley, Mike Yastrzemski. It looks like we're going to keep on going. I imagine, if there's no lightning, I say it's play on, even if it's raining, of course. If the pitchers start complaining about, like they can't pitch, they can't get a good grip on the ball, then I guess that's when the game will be stopped. But hopefully these guys can keep it going. Anyway, again, thank you guys for tuning in. Hopefully you're enjoying the content. Hopefully you like and subscribe again. Thank you for 150. That is awesome. We keep the streak going. Great stuff, people. I appreciate it. And again, don't forget to subscribe again. Free. $0, 0 cents. That is one thing I will pound the table for. Subscriptions. Again, $0, 0 cents. I know you hear the word subscribe. You're like, I don't want to pay you nothing, Doc. I'm not telling you to pay me nothing. You don't have to. You pay me $0, 0 cents to subscribe. Again, free content. All I try to do is just give you the best radio-style broadcast that I can give that authentic feel to the game. And, of course, while providing chat interaction, that is also huge, something, again, that not many other people can say. I really try to get to the chat as often as I can. I may miss a lot of messages, but I really try to get to it more so than most. I really do. Dominic Smith at the plate, 0 for 1 with the walk. I don't know if that's a live feed, but the Pirates have yet to take the field, so that's... Okay, so, yeah, now they cut back to commercial. But yeah, again, thank you guys for hanging out. And thank you, Brian. I appreciate it. Yeah, no, again, the community really happy with it. Of course, there's been knuckleheads here that I've had to, get rid of. It's just the way it is, like, just ruining the good vibes. But yeah, for the most part, 99% of you guys are awesome. 99% of the people that I interact with are awesome on here. It's not really you guys. You guys are great. But yeah, there'll be, of course, the occasional bums that are trying to ruin the vibes. But definitely, yeah, clean them up, get them out of here. And you guys have been awesome. Appreciate you, Shaman, for hanging out. Braves need to start chopping. No, sir. No, we don't need none of that. Appreciate you, man, though. Said as much. Well, thank you. Yeah, I don't know. The Braves guy, again, he's good. I'm not trying to, hate on him too much, but I just don't like I don't know. I'm very suspect that he's botting, and I don't like the view botting, because that, again, that's cheating. That will, of course, push it up to on the YouTube algorithm, and that just sickens me. People trying to cheat like that. It is what it is, though. Like I said, I will prevail regardless of cheating or non-cheating. I will still at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, the goal is to be one of the best channels ever. Again, we're still young. This is entering year 2. We're now 15 months in. 15 months of YouTube. We're going to be fine. We've come a long way. Smith again 0 for 1 with the walk. Chandler out there at 74 pitches. Looking to keep it going. Again, 6 strikeouts. Pretty solid outing so far. Think they should call the game right now, this guy. And kind of appreciate you, man, for hanging out. Here's the pitch. That's going to be upstairs. Ball 1. That pitch has been called a strike for the Pirates. Not for the Braves. 1-0 to Smith as Chandler sets, rocks, and fires. That's going to be a ground ball to third. Callahan moving to his right, throws on the run. Oh, and it's a little bit off the plate. Horowitz makes the catch, but he had to come off the plate to make it. So I'm going to go with an infield single as Smith was hustling down the line. So runner on first, nobody outs for the Braves. And hopefully they can review that. Yeah, no, I don't think his foot was on it. So Riley 0 for 2 on the day. He'll be at the plate. Chandler sets. And delivers. That's going to be upstairs. Called a strike. That's more like an 0-1. And Chandler has, had these moments where, he gets a runner on. He starts losing it. But right now attacking. That's going to be in there for a called strike 0-2 to Austin Riley. 30 likes from 200. Thank you again, Magic Man. Kirkland jersey for football season? Probably, honestly. Probably a few times. That's going to be in there. Called strike 3. Riley can't believe it. He struck him out. Maybe a little elevated. Maybe catches the zone. I don't know. The results is a K. And there's one away. Look at that. Yep, it just caught it. Good pitch. And that'll bring up Mike Yastrzemski 0 for 2 today. Chandler looks over at first. The pitch. That's going to be downstairs on the slider. 1-0. 89 on the slider. I appreciate you, Scott. Yeah, again, this is a way that other people connect, on here. Just talking about sports. It's a sports channel, That's going to be off the plate 2-0. 6-4-3 would be great. Rogers will have double-digit interceptions. I don't know. I don't think so. I doubt it. Can't wait for the day Doc will hit 1 million. Yeah, you're going to have to wait for a while if that ever happens. We'll see. I don't know. That's going to be a little bit away. Here's the 2-0. That's going to be upstairs, just missing 3-0. I did mention if I hit 1 million, it's because I did other things other than sports as well. Like I added on to the channel. Well, of course, keeping sports, because like football, you look at the king, of NFL YouTube. He just hit 1 million. Tom Grossi. That misses inside ball 4. So I don't know. It's going to be pretty tough for a football guy to do it. Then again, I'm doing baseball as well, so maybe I'm not just a football guy. I'm a sports guy that prioritizes football and baseball. Pirates are on the phone with the pen. Couldn't speak there for some reason. Davis speaking with Chandler. Looks like that is Evan Sisk warming up in the Pirates bullpen. Again, there's runners on first, second with just one out. Mateo's going to be at the plate. And again, he's had some... Well, the first at-bat was really good for Mateo. Ended up flying out. Second one was really quickly. Here's the pitch. That's going to be downstairs, ball 1. 1-0 to Mateo. 1 billion subs. I will never hit 1 billion. No one's going to ever live to see that. We'll all be gone. 1-0 the pitch. That's inside 2-0. Chandler having some trouble here. kind of everywhere. And it looks like the Pirates pitching coach going to come out and taking, again, a very slow walk, looking out to the pen. Looks like Mateo might be the last batter. We'll see what this bum tells Chandler. And thank you guys for hanging out. Make sure, again, to leave a like. Make sure to sub to the channel. And thank you, Highway. Appreciate it. Steelers average 34 points a game, reach at least the AFC Championship. Write it down. In pencil. Yeah, for sure. Appreciate you, Mike, for hanging out. You get 1 million. 1 million, yeah. PewDiePie, yeah. PewDiePie won't get a billion because he retired. PewDiePie, I think he's actually lost subs too. He's lived. He's done it all. He's living the dream. Here's the 2-0. That's going to be inside ball 3. Just missing there. 95 on the fastball too. So that fastball velocity ticking down a bit. Kelly's like, what did you tell him? Because it clearly didn't work. 3-0 counts. The pitch. Downstairs, ball 4. Bases are loaded for the Braves with just 1 away. Kelly and the pitching coach just standing there with their arms crossed. Unsure if they're going to do anything. Looks like you will see a pinch hitter because Sandy Leone was the catcher. And, of course, he has been kind of a disaster, but he actually did get a hit today, so credit to him. But it's going to be Michael Harris, who has been really good this season. Couldn't tell you the statistics. I can tell you the statistics entering Friday's game. He was batting .301 and has 13 home runs on the season. So he was given the day off, but looking like he will be attacking. And now it looks like Sisk and Dotel are warming up. So we'll see what happens. Davis and Chandler having a mound visit again. Not sure how many times. And Kelly is at the top 7. Yep, looks like Chandler is going to be done. All right, well, Chandler, again, a pretty solid day, all things considered. Of course, he's responsible for all 3 runners. Chandler will make his exit as the rain continues to come down. Coming down a little bit harder now, so it's going to be a pretty tough challenge for Sisk. Got a good grip on the ball. But pitching change here in Atlanta. Pittsburgh leading 2-0. But the Braves are cooking potentially with runners everywhere with just 1 away. How's your weekend and your trip? Oh, it was all right. Not too bad. Pretty fun. Time to take it out. It is. You got to stop digging. Yep, that's true. Dotel. Yeah, Dotel would be nice, but they're going to go with the lefty-lefty matchup here. Harris a lefty, Sisk a lefty. And Sisk hasn't been too bad, but, you know, yeah, I do have a lot of confidence in Dotel. He's been really good. Picked up Dotel. Nice. Good pick. Dotel is pretty solid. Can provide a few innings of good relief. Again, don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe, folks. 30 likes away. 171, so 29 likes away from 200. Make sure to subscribe. Make sure to like. Again, it is free as we're on the road to 10,000 subscribers. Trying to graduate from small streamer to medium streamer. Medium-sized streamer. That's the graduation. Nothing really to say other than you get 10,000. It just looks better. It just looks better on the page. That's all it is. Again, I will guarantee that I'll be back Tuesday. Monday, again, still up in the air. Again, the probable game would be Reds-Padres. If I'm not doing anything tomorrow night, I will call it. So we'll see. But, yeah, for the most part, though, I can guarantee you Tuesday I'll be back for Pirates-Dodgers. Again, going to be there the entire series. Same thing with the Marlins. Same thing with the following series as well. I think that's with the A's. I think they're playing the Athletics. So, yeah. But Chandler, Again, good outing. We'll see if he can keep it. Again, if Sisk can keep it going. Here's the pitch. That's going to be in there for a called strike. 0-1 to Sisk. And Michael Harris at the plate now. And again, he will be, of course, relieved, as that's going to be cranked to right, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. 1 run, and probably 2 are going to score. Throws it in. Gonzalez throws to the plate. Oh my goodness, the Braves just took the lead. Unbelievable. They scored 3 on the 3 RBI double by Harris. Unbelievable. Fastball away, and Harris pulls it to right. Unbelievable. Oh my gosh, he was flying around the bases. Jeez, that's pathetic. Well, just like that, the Pirates are losing and on the verge of getting swept. So Chandler's good outing, undone on that hit. Acuna at the plate, 0 for 3. Here's the pitch. That's going to be a check swing. Did not go. 1-0. Let's go to Foxy. Welcome on in. Oh my gosh. Gonna be sick. Yeah, I'm sick. Here's the pitch. That's gonna be inside. 2-0. That's a tough one. Sounds about right. Chandler, all he can do is watch. Again, he's the one that put him on. I mean, yeah, obviously he had a great performance, but he's the one that left him loaded. The 2-0, and that's a breaking ball in there for a called strike. 2-1. And Sisk had this last year, really at the beginning of this year as well, where Sisk, if you gave him some runners, he would let all of them score. He wouldn't allow his runs to score, but he would make sure the starting pitcher's runners were all scoring before he would actually settle down, as that's chopped foul. 2-2. So looks like we saw good old Evan Sisk. 2-2. Sisk readies, kicks, and delivers. That's a swing and a miss. He struck him out. Let's do the woohoo for I guess now. 2 outs. And Mauricio Dubon will be at the plate. He's 0 for 2 with the walk. I think I picked a bad time to enter a room. No, you're good, Foxy. It happens. I got work to do yet. Never leaving again. This guy, Jay, whenever he leaves, the other team does well. Pickoff attempts. He's safe. Sisk sets, pardon me, and delivers. That's going to be inside there on the changeup. 1-0. Just unfortunate, man. Again, of course, the Pirates' offense has went ice cold, so they need to get it going. The 1-0 swing and a miss. Fooled him with the slow curveball. 1-1 to Dubon. Again, the Pirates, they only have 2 hits today. Pirates have been kept at bay. Again, it was enough for a while. Really hard to win with 2 hits. 1-1 the pitch. Swing and a miss. Sweeper. 1-2. And thank you, Flood City. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's tough. Definitely tough. You put your face out there and you get to see everything. You see the highs and lows. The 1-2. That's a ground ball to third. Callahan with it. Throws to first for out number 3. And the inning is finally over. Braves lead 3-2 as we go to the top of the 8th. Unbelievable. Just unbelievable. We'll check out the scores for what it's worth. The Rays trailing now to the Marlins 2-1. The Blue Jays leading 5-4 of the Orioles. Mariners 3, Tigers 1, Red Sox, Yankees 1-1. White Sox leading 5-4 of the Phillies. The A's leading 4-0 over the Astros. Royals and Twins 1-1. The Reds leading 2-0 over the Cardinals. Rangers 3, Indians 0. The Rockies 2, Brewers 0, and the Diamondbacks leading 1-0 over the Nationals. Just unbelievable. Still some baseball left. 6 outs. It can be done. Was that a Kelly error? I mean, the move to the pen I had no problem with. I mean, the matchup was there, though Dotel has been very reliable. I don't know. It's a tough one. Sisk has been pretty good, too. Sisk just did what he normally was doing. Sisk has actually become a pretty decent reliever, but yeah, he kind of just reared his old ugly head, which, yeah, again, I remember specifically last year and the beginning of this year, if there were runners on when Sisk would come into the game, those runs were scoring, and he wouldn't allow really anybody from what he allowed, so it's like he didn't care. He didn't care. I don't know. I don't like that, but I'm sure he does, and I don't think he's trying to, but that's what it just seemed like. So, very frustrating. Very frustrating. Can the Pirates get? They can, RT. Will they? I don't know. Very frustrating, and appreciate you guys for hanging out, David. Thank you for tuning in. I know it's frustrating for sure. Challenges. We have one challenge. Told me stuff on Thursday, I think. Yeah, no, you are correct. You are a walking jinx there, Trisk. All right, due up for the Pirates will be Jared Triolo, Henry Davis, and Spencer Horwitz. We'll see what the Pirates can do here. Triolo again 0 for 1 with the walk. Chandler's only going to be credited with 2 earned runs, so yeah, that's right. One of them scored on an error. Yeah, throwing error. That's tough. That is still tough. Oh well. All right, I don't know if the Braves have a new pitcher or not. But Lopez was looking pretty good. Again, the Pirates, only 2 hits today. The last hit was Spencer Horwitz back in the 2nd inning. Or no, 3rd inning. Pardon me, 3rd inning. It was 3rd inning. Looks like Lopez is still going to be the pitcher for the Braves. Again, he went 1-2-3 with these Pirates in the 7th. Anthony pulling for the Rockies. Yeah. Gotta help. We need help from everywhere else. Here's the pitch. That's going to be in there for a called strike. 0-1, 94 on the fastball. A reminder, though, to stay tuned. Again, if you want to hear, I'll be talking very briefly about the Tom Grossi experience after the game. As here's the 0-1. That's going to be a breaking ball down and away, 1-1. Again, I visited I saw Grossi yesterday. Really cool. I'll just talk about it very briefly, and then that'll be it. 1-1 counts. Lopez delivers as a bunt, and the catcher fields it, throws to first for out number 1. Bunt was pretty much right in front of the plate, so an easy play for the catcher. Charlie trying to get something going, but just that is tough, though. Davis, when he at the plate, he's 0 for 1 with the walk. And yes, Bob, yeah, I'll be sending people over to Rising Rhino at the end of the stream as well. Looks like there's no Henry Davis. Endy Rodriguez will be the guy up for the Pirates. Been pretty solid, though. As of late, though, you could say that he hasn't been as good. I'm not too sure how he did yesterday, specifically if he played yesterday. Assuming he did, Lopez sets and delivers way upstairs, ball 1. But you know the statistics of Rodriguez. If the Pirates will allow me to, if they give me the graphics, they don't like doing that. Very stingy on those graphics. Lopez delivers. That's going to be sent out to left, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. One out single for the Pirates. So their first hit again since the third inning. Rodriguez trying to fire up the team. Connor Griffin liking what he's seeing, but of course, again, he won't be back until most likely Wednesday. That'll bring up Spencer Horwitz again, had the leadoff home run, 2 for 3 on the day. Has had a really good day against the Braves. The pitch is that's sent to right, and that's a foul ball. That ball was crushed just out in front of it. And yeah, prior to that hit by Rodriguez, he's the only one that has done anything against these Braves. The 0-1, that's downstairs. It's 1-1. The Bears can win this game, yep. Yeah, I don't know why. I'm sorry, Chris. Yeah, I have no idea what's going on. Really frustrated with that. The 1-1 to Horwitz, that's going to be in there for a called strike, 1-2. Tyler Kinley warming up for the Braves. In the bullpen, not too sure how he is, or who he is, really, but actually he's got to be decent. The 1-2 in the dirt. Ball gets away. Rodriguez does not go. 2-2. I'd like to see more disappointed than Grossi when Green Bay loses. Oh, wow. I like Grossi. 2-2 as Lopez checks on the runner. And delivers. That's downstairs, 3-2. Laying off the slider in the dirt. I'll see what I can do. I don't know. I'll see if I can send YouTube something. YouTube doesn't really get back to any of us creators. Here's the 3-2. That's, fouled off his foot. Count is still full. Runner on first, 1 out. Again, the Braves leading 3-2 over the Pirates. Pirates again had the lead pretty much the entire game, trying to reclaim it. Lopez delivers. That's going to be fouled back as Horwitz reached way out of the zone. It looks like the hit and run was on because Rodriguez is at second, but he'll have to retreat to first. Three and two. Lopez checks on the runner. The pitch. Way outside, ball 4. The Pirates with runners on first and second with just 1 out. That'll bring up Speedy Gonzalez, 0 for 3 today. Of course, you got to say he's due for a hit. This will be a great time for that. I'm sure you guys would agree. YouTube doesn't care unless it affects their money. That is exactly true. I like to talk to an actual human being as well, not just AI. Mal visit for the Braves. Looks like they might actually be making a change. So Lopez will be done. Looks like it's going to be that, I can't remember his name, but he'll be coming in for the Braves here in the top of the 8th. Come on, Speedy. Got some more base runners. You know it. You think the Pirates can make the playoffs this year? Because I think next year definitely will, because they see their weak spots this year. I don't know. I don't think next year is a sure thing. I do like, of course, their odds this year. I know their bullpen is pretty bad, and their pitching really in general hasn't been all that great outside of a few bright spots. But no, I do think they can. I'm not saying they will. They definitely have the team to do so, the offense to do so. Of course, again, it hasn't really shown up much today. Hopefully, again, they're showing up here in the 8th. Yeah, no, I think they can. Next year, again, we'd have to re-sign Brandon Lau. And, of course, I don't know. I mean, he probably wants to. He's a little bit older. He's, what, 31, something like that. So I imagine he wants to be on a winning team. So if we make the playoffs, I think he's more likely to come back. I really do. And, of course, yeah, I mean, with the... Hopefully there's no lockout next year as well, but you imagine the CBA that, you know, whatever the players and owners will sign, you have to imagine it's going to help out smaller teams like the Pirates, smaller teams, so they'll be able to compete financially. So hopefully that means on the field as well. But yeah, I don't know. I think this year, I think that's what I'm focusing on. That's what I think is more realistic than next year. Tyler Kinley on the mound for the Braves. 3.25 ERA. Pretty solid numbers. 31 strikeouts in 27 innings pitched. Doesn't walk many. Only 9 walks. So he's not going to give many free passes. We'll see if the Pirates can earn it. Speedy Gonzalez again at the plate. He's 0 for 3. He is due for a hit. Kinley looks back at second. The pitch. That's going to be downstairs. Ball 1 on the slider. 1-0 to Speedy Gonzalez. You're probably getting punished. Oh, well, hey, I mean, I'm probably getting punished too. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Luke, appreciate you, man. One to 0, the pitch. Swing and a miss. Slider down and away. Got Gonzalez to chase it. 1-1. Yeah, I know. I hope Lau comes back too. We'll see. Would love for him to. Kinley checks on Rodriguez. Checks on him again. And delivers. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Out front with the slider. Spamming sliders here. So Gonzalez probably unsure what Kinley's going to throw here. Probably setting him up for something else. With 3 straight sliders. Kinley readies. The pitch. And that's going to be a slider down and away, 2-2. He is spamming the slider button. Reynolds on deck. He's 0 for 3. He's also due to get on. He's got to like who's coming up, but we'll see. They can push a Pirate across. Kinley delivers the 2-2. That's going to be sent out. It's a little flare, and that's going to be caught by Mateo in shallow left for round number 2. So Gonzalez goes down 0 for 4 now, and that'll bring up the 0 for 3, Brian Reynolds. What a flare there. Yeah, kind of jammed him. Again, Reynolds at the plate 0 for 3. This is the part of the order that it's got to do some damage. Reynolds can keep it going. Again, O'Hearn would be up. Reynolds taking his time to get back in. Really taking his time. Big at-bats. Kinley checks on Rodriguez. Checks on him again. The pitch. Checks his swing. Did he go? He did. 0-1. Three-run home run. Oh, man, that would be nice. That would be great. Reynolds, again, the power's been down. 6 home runs. Usually, again, a guy that's been averaging about 24. He has 3 straight years with 24 home runs. Last year with 15 or 16 or something like that. And, of course, has kind of made up for it on the on-base percentage department. On-base percentage has dipped a little bit as of late. Was over 400. Now it's, I think, around 390. 0-1 Kinley sets. And fires. That's going to be in the dirt there at the slider. 101. Loves the slider. Kenley, a slider guy. Definitely, if you play MLB The Show on PlayStation or Xbox, it would definitely be either the X or A button, depending on what system you play on. 101 counts. It's like Horowitz was pinch run for. The pitch. That's downstairs 2-1. We'll see if that works out. That's a risky decision there. Pitching to hoist a few. Yep. 2-1. Kenley looks over. He's really slowing down the game. The pitch. That's upstairs 3-1. He's waiting. He's waiting until about 2 or 1 seconds until he has to pitch. He's just slowing it down, just taking his time. Perhaps he's savoring his moment. Because one day he won't be out there. 3-1. The pitch. That's outside, ball 4. So Reynolds keeping his on-base streak alive, extending it to 15 games, drawing another walk, and bases are loaded for Ryan O'Hearn. He was 0 for 3 today. Again, another guy that is due to get something going. Mound visit for Kenley. This is a huge at-bat for the Pirates. Again, probably their best chance to at least tie the game. Worst case scenario, tie it. Come on, Pirates. You know it's. Have you become a member? Again, it's really awkward to really say it, but yeah, you have to click the money sign, and then there's a membership. So yeah, again, only 99 cents a month, and then you get the access to emojis, but apparently YouTube is not working for some, so hopefully that's resolved soon. I believe there is a free trial for it, so like you can sign up for free, and then a week later I think it charges you 99 cents. The pitch to O'Hearn, checks his swing, that's in the dirt. Ball 1. And look at this. Brandon Lau is on deck. Oh my goodness, if O'Hearn can just tie it up here, Lau can. Oh man, hopefully we get that. It's 1-0 count. Kenley sets and delivers. Breaking ball in there for a called strike. 1-1 to Ryan O'Hearn. O'Hearn again with 9 home runs on the year. His career high, believe it or not, only 17. So he's really producing at the plate as far as home runs. Again, he's also missed 2 weeks. 1-1 the pitch. That's fastball upstairs, missing. 2-1. Being very cautious again, entering today with an OPS of 844. He has been one of the solid additions for the Pirates this year, looking to make a solid addition to the scoreboard. 2-1, Kenley delivers. That's yanked to right, foul ball. And it's 2-2 to Ryan O'Hearn. So raining, it is still raining. It's not raining hard. There is still a rain, a drizzle. Braves fans are rising. Kenley sets. Big at bat, the pitch. Yanked to right again. That's a foul ball again. As O'Hearn stays alive. I am on Twitch, barely stream there, but I'm trying to. I don't know. I shouldn't say I'm trying to. I would like to build that up. Would like to have more platforms as well. Twitch, Rumble in the future. And we'll go from there. 2-2. O'Hearn kicks and fires. Breaking ball away. 3-2. Braves fans upset. Braves fans not realizing that just because the catcher catches it doesn't make it a strike. 3-2 to to Ryan O'Hearn. A big, big pitch. Kinley sets. The payoff pitch. Chopper to first. Olsen has it. Steps on the bag for out number 3. The Pirates' base is loaded. Can't push anyone across as we go to the bottom of the 8th. The Braves leading 3-2 over the Pirates. That is a killer. That was a tough one. Tough one indeed. That is a bummer. Yeah. That's frustrating. I can do all I can do is smile and laugh. It's just, oh, that's tough. Do it for the Braves. It's going to be Matt Olson, Ozzie Albies, and Dominic Smith. Again, appreciate you guys for tuning in. Hopefully you are enjoying the broadcast. If you do, make sure, of course, leave a like. We're actually close to 200 likes. Didn't look like we'd hit it, but honestly, we are only 4 likes away from 200. Again, all that does is push out the stream to more and more potential viewers and, of course, potential subscribers, which, again, it's free. $0, 0 cents. It'll say it's free up there. That's why I pointed up there. Probably think I'm crazy. But, yeah, make sure, again, to subscribe. Again, $0, 0 cents. And all it is more sports coverage for you on YouTube. Again, if you're a sports fan, I mean, this is kind of thing I do here. Sports. It just makes sense to subscribe to Dr. Delay. Yeah, that was a bummer. Yes, Michael, I'm sorry. That's just the way it is. Got the cones ready. Oh, man. Yeah, that's tough. That is frustrating. We'll check out some scores at the end of the 8th inning. And again, a little bit of a reminder again, just for those of you that are just curious on how it went. I don't even know what I'm really going to say, but I will kind of talk about, how my how the Grossi event was. I won't spend too much time, probably just a minute or two. And of course, if you have any questions, I'll be sure to answer it. But that'll be at the end of the game. Sisk is out there as Olsen again is 0 for 3. 0-1 count to Olsen. Sisk delivers. That's a fastball away. 1-1 to Matt Olson. Heartbreak atop. Yep. How am I doing? Well, I'm about to get swept. Not too great. The pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Need Chandler to pitch in the 4th. And the bullpen pitch the first 3 innings. That would not be bad. 1-2 count as Sisk sets, kicks, and deals. That's a sweeper away. It's 2-2. Again, wearing my emergency jersey, which, usually for Pirates are looking for a win, I'll wear it, which hasn't been much. They're 3-1 when I wear the jersey, so hopefully it can keep the wins up, but that's going to be crushed to right, and that is thankfully a foul ball. That's a souvenir. Everyone's tackling each other. Brennan Benoit's warming up for the Pirates. He's been very inconsistent. The good has been really good. The bad has been really bad. That sums up the bullpen as that's going to be chopped. And that's going to stay fair. No, it's going to be called foul, really. 2-2. Again, the replacement for Horowitz was the guy they just called up. I don't remember his name. But if he ever appears, they give him a graphic. I will be sure to tell you his name. The 2-2, that's going to be poked out to shallow left. Callahan appears to be under it. He makes the catch. Didier Fuentes is going to be warming up in the bullpen for the Braves. He looks to close things down in the 9th. Hopefully that doesn't happen. Ozzie Albies will be at the plate. He's 1 for 3 today. I got you, Michael, again. Appreciate it. No biggie, though. No biggie. I appreciate it, though. Here's the pitch. That's going to be out the plate. Ball 1. Yes, just you being here supporting the channel is more than enough. Exactly. Trying to build it up as long as you're. I mean, if you again, viewing is really awesome. Subbing is great. Liking is great. Like those things really help out. The 1-0. That's a ground ball to short. Triolo with it throws to first for out number 2. So 2 away, and that'll bring up Dominic Smith. He goes 1 for 2 at the walk. Got your room ready. Ugh, disgusting. Wenzel. Okay, Wenzel. All right, Dominic Smith again, a lefty. Almost hit there. Does not get hit. 1-0 to Dominic Smith. Had a nice turnaround in his career again. Was a long time Met, then became a journeyman, and then was with the Giants last year. Played pretty well. That's going to be a fastball below the knees, called a strike, 1-1. Smith shaking his head, doesn't like it. Does not challenge. Yeah, again, an OPS north of 800. One of the many guys, it's like, man, if you had him instead of Ozuna, that's going to be foul back 1 and 2. If you have him again instead of Ozuna, you save on payroll, you improve at the plate. Just joining us, Braves 3, Pirates 2. Nobody on, 2 outs, 1 and 2 count to Dominic Smith. Pirates need to get something going. Here's the pitch. That's going to be off the plate, 2 and 2. Of course, they got to, hold the Braves here to nothing. Twitter likes, appreciate you guys. Thank you very much. Look at that. Thank you. That's great. Let's go. Here's the 2-2. That's off the plate there. 3 and 2 to Dominic Smith. Sisk kicks and deals. That's going to be sent out to left center. Reynolds comes in, makes the catch. That's the end of the 8th inning. We go to the top of the ninth. The Pirates needing 1 run to keep this game going. Due up for the Pirates should be Brandon Lau, who's replacing Ozuna, Tyler Callahan, and Jake Mangum. It was 2-0 to the Pirates pitch again. Again, those bases loaded. That's the thing. So Chandler, he's the one that made the situation. And yeah, again, Sisk has a bad habit of, again, whenever he's in, there's base runners on it. Just feels like he's going to allow the runners. It just really feels like that almost every time. His ERA is really good, but if he inherits runners, I don't know. I would not put him in with runners on. I don't know. It is what it is. But anyway, yeah, Lau, Callahan, Mangum. Again, if you did enjoy the broadcast, make sure you're going to like and sub again. Thank you for the likes. 200 likes. I'll shut up about the likes, honestly. But again, if you could subscribe to the channel, it'd be great. We've gained 15 subscribers today. 4 more subs, we would hit 9320. And then, of course, would be 680 subscribers away from the magical number of 10,000 subscribers. Trying to get to that before this counter hits 0. 94 days away until the NFL season, folks. I am so ready. Hopefully, you are as well. Football is the number 1 thing on the channel. Again, it's not just the Steelers channel for everybody. And, of course, if you're a Falcons fan tuning in, because, Braves, Atlanta Falcons, well, I guarantee you I'm covering the Falcons week 1, Steelers-Falcons. Hopefully, I see you guys there. It is still raining, yes. There's still a little bit of rain. There's still a chance. Go Pirates. Chris, again, he's just a supporter, Michael. He's just a supporter of the channel. He's a Brewers fan. Brewers and Packers. So, again, Brandon Lau will be at the plate. Again, left the game in scary situation yesterday. He took a fastball off the knee. And he's fine. Again, I expect him, of course, to be back Tuesday. Well, he's back today. Fuentes delivers. That's going to be hit to right. That's going to drop in for a base hit. Possibly a double. Acuna with the bad route. Lau's going to second. That's a leadoff double for the Pirates. Just like that. And O'Neal Cruz will take Lau's spot there as a pinch runner. So look at that. That's pretty crazy. A guy with a hurt knee able to have more pop and more drive than the guy that's DHing today in Marcell Ozuna. Anyway, Tyler Callahan at the plate with, again, a chance here for the Pirates. Callahan's 0 for 3. With Cruz at second. Would be great to cruise on Cruz. To cruise in the run here. I don't know, I messed that up. It is what it is. We're going to move on. Fuentes looks back. Here's the pitch to Callahan. That's going to be fouled back. 0-1 to Callahan. Next series go opposite direction. I completely agree. Let's go Pirates. I'm actually playing the whole game. I know. Oh, yeah, trust me. I know, Chris. Oh, it's so frustrating sometimes. 0-1 count. Fuentes delivers. That's going to be yanked foul. Gave it a good ride. But way out in front. 0-2 to Callahan. Showing the replay. Yeah, again, just right on the knee there yesterday. 0-2. The pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Callahan. Not a great day for him. 1 out. And that'll bring up Jake Mangum, who was 0 for 3. Mangum, again, usually reliable as far as putting the ball in play. Fuentes delivers. That's going to be upstairs, ball 1. One and 0. Fuentes sets. Checks on Cruz. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. 94 in the fastball. Making chicken pesto pasta today. If anyone wants to drop by, it sounds really good. 1-1 to Jake Mangum, taking his time. You know, the rain on the helmets, the Pirates, making it look like it's shiny instead of the matte. And Fuentes is going to get scolded at by the umpire. Fuentes was already ready to pitch. Mangum didn't even step into the box yet. But yeah, I just really miss the shiny helmets the Pirates used to have. And the rain, of course, making it look like it is indeed shiny. Looks really nice. Hopefully they change that in the near future. 1-1 the pitch, and that's going to be popped up. That's going to be a foul ball. 1-2. Callahan sacrifice, yeah. I don't know. Again, they don't really teach bunting anymore. That's just today's game. 1-2. Fuentes looks back and delivers. That's going to be fouled back. Still 1-2. Dodgers win it all, probably. Hopefully not, though. One and 2. Fuentes looks back and fires. That's gonna once again gonna be fouled back. He's just making contact with everything. Everybody in the Pirates dugout is up and watching. One and 2. The pitch. Downstairs, 2-2. Good eye. Slider just missing. Got a runner on base. We do. We do have a runner on base. There's still a chance for the Pirates. A chance. Cruz again at second. Fuentes delivers. That's once again foul back as Mangum is just fighting off everything that is close. This will be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Fuentes looks back and delivers. Tapper right over Fuentes' head. Second baseman throw. No, he just eats it as Mangum with an infield single. Cruz cruising to third. That'll work. A high chopper back over the pitcher's head. Fuentes gave it a good leap, just unable to get there. Albies has to eat it because Mangum, again, you know he's going to hustle down every single time. He will hustle, he will move. And that'll bring up Jaron Triolo's over 2 at the walk. We'll see if Triolo can keep it going. Arguably the most hated on Pirates on social media. Has a chance to silence those that don't like him. Fuentes looks over at first. Again, Mangum could go. I can see that. Here's the pitch. That's going to be outside. Ball 1. 97 on the fastball. 1-0. Cruz taking his lead. Fuentes delivers. That's going to be, well, check swing. It's foul ball, 1-1. Made contact on the check swing. Braves are 37-0 and leading after 8 innings. That is a crazy stat. The 1-1. That is popped up. That's going to stay in the infield. And Albies makes the catch, and the Pirates are down to their final outs. And it's going to be up to Endy Rodriguez to keep it going, who is 1 for 1 today. And the Braves fans, of course, they are rising to their feet. Again, of course, Horowitz would be due up, but he's not actually in the game anymore. It's going to be Wenzel after Rodriguez. So if they do decide for whatever reason to walk Rodriguez again, they would bring up the inexperienced Wenzel. Wenzel, it's 29 years old. He's an older guy. I remember doing a little bit of research. I just didn't remember his name. Yeah, hasn't really played much in the majors. I doubt they walk him. That would put... Unless Mangum goes. If Mangum goes to second and he's safe, of course, then the free base will be open. So mound visit again still happening, but it's about to conclude. Again, Braves leading 3-2 over the Pirates. Runners on the corners with 2 outs. Again, if you've enjoyed any of this broadcast, make sure to like, make sure to subscribe. It is free. The pitch downstairs, ball 1, 1-0 to Endy Rodriguez. He's batting .244 on the year, OPS of .781, 1 homer and 5 RBIs on the season. 1-0. The pitch. That's going to be, a foul ball. Braves fans liking it. Pirates fans, not so much. One count. Fuentes looks over at first. Sets and fires. That's going to be fouled back, and the Pirates are down to their final strike. Everybody's on their feet in Atlanta. 1-2 counts. Fuentes sets and fires way upstairs, 2-2. Mangum takes second, so now again first is open, but of course it's a 2-2 count. You already got 2 strikes. Fuentes once again will ready, looks over at Cruz, kicks and delivers. Swing and a miss, he struck him out, slider inside.
Go!
The Pirates get swept by the Braves and fall to 34-32. The Braves go to 45-21. That is just the way it went. It's all good, though. The Pirates will return home to face the Dodgers. And, of course, they got to make up some wins. I say they'll get a few with the Dodgers. Joe's going to get killed on social media 100%. He always does anyway. Yeah, it's a tough one. That is a tough one. Tough series. The Pirates conclude the road trip. They move to 2-4 on the road trip. That's how their series road trip will end. Really rough. That is tough, but oh well. Oh well. That's how it went. We just got to move on. On to Cincinnati, or more so on back home to Pittsburgh. Where again, the Dodgers and the Pirates will play 6:40 Eastern Time, 5:40 Central. Again, if you guys again did enjoy that, so make sure to sub to the channel. It is free, and yeah, that'll probably be my next broadcast. Though again, there's a small chance I come back Monday night, and it would be Reds Padres at 9:40 Eastern, 8:40 Central. Though again, I don't really want to do a late non-Pirates game. But anywho, I do appreciate you guys. Again, I will be talking about the Tom Grossi thing. I'm not going to take too much time here. I'm going to go ahead and I'll be right back. I got to get something. So give me like 2 minutes.
Scoreboard glowing through the summer haze. Crowd still buzzing from the final play. Some teams celebrate, some walk away. But tomorrow brings another game. Fastballs under the city lights. Late night drives and highlight nights. Every inning tells a story new. And we got to live it here with you. One last inning before the lights go low. Another baseball night in the books now. From coast to coast, every team, every town. Dr. Delay signing off for now. From the Bronx to the Western Coast, Chicago Knights and St. Louis Hopes, Dodger blue and Pittsburgh gold. Every season writes its soul. Seattle rain and Texas heat, Atlanta crowds on their feet. 30 teams chasing October dreams. Baseball means more than it seems. Yeah. Black and gold, vodka by the river shine. PNC lights look good at night. Win or lose, we still believe that one great season waits ahead. Commanding spirit in the air, every summer still feels there. And when the final out fades away, we'll see you next time on Dr. Delay. One last inning before the lights go low. Another baseball night in the books now. Thanks for riding with us through every play. Good night from Dr. Delay. One last.
All right, I am back. Again, thank you guys for hanging out again. You guys are free to go. I'm just going to talk very briefly on the Tom Grossi show. I don't even really know what I want to say other than just kind of explain how it went down. Let me go ahead and remove my face. Actually, yeah, there we go. So hi. I, of course, as many of you guys know, Dr. Lay, I went to see Tom Grossi yesterday, and it was pretty cool. We live, again, pretty far away. Drove about 2.5, 3 hours to the event, the Karbach Brewing Company, I believe. I can't remember the specific name of the place. We got there. The event's supposed to start at 4:30. We got there around 4:25, and yeah, there was already a lot of people there. Everyone was sitting underneath the shade. We were kind of pushed more towards the, I don't know, more of a pad. I don't know how to really explain it, but it was more so outside. But anyway, we get there, we sit down, we got our pictures ready, which I'll show in a moment. Then my dad says, "Oh yeah, no, I forgot my phone." So he goes to the car. 2 minutes after he leaves, Tom Grossi's walking and everyone's cheering. So I feel bad. So my dad, Trisk, didn't get to see the entrance. And he pretty much walked in probably just about, 20 feet away from where I was sitting. So he would have had a good look at, where Grossi, who Grossi. See Grossi in person was really cool. That was pretty neat. But yeah. And then there's a group photo, and then my dad's not there, and I felt so bad. I'm like, oh, I'm just looking over, like, where is he at? No. And of course, you can barely see me at all. I don't think you will be able to see me because there's so many people there. I'm just naturally not I'm not a guy that's going to be the center of attention. That's not who I am. So I just was kind of in the back, just chilling. Again, I don't think I will be seen in the photo, the group photo there. But yeah, he starts talking. I can barely hear him because he's talking towards the inside crowd. I'm more outside, and can barely hear him. All of a sudden, he's standing in line, or he's standing just in that spot, same spot, and then people start lining up. And my dad didn't want to get up at first. He was like, "No, just let them get in line. We'll wait till the end." And thank goodness we ended up getting in line because Grossi was giving quite a time to the people, which is awesome. I mean, there was a bunch, probably over 100 people there, easily, probably even more than that. And so we ended up getting in line. We waited in a line for 3 hours. So we got in line probably about 4:40, maybe 4:45. And we didn't talk to him until almost 8 o'clock. That was crazy stuff. That was crazy just to see Grossi. And also, again, the fact that he took his time with everyone was really cool because, I mean, we were all waiting. And if we waited to the back of the line, we would have probably been there till 11:30, which I'm sure he was. I'm sure he was there. But it was really cool. We got him to sign some things. Got him to sign this. I don't know if you guys can really see it. Okay, I don't know. We've got him to sign that. That was pretty cool. So there's a signature right there. Let's see what else. We got this. So, my dad I just realized what he did. He snuck in a little bit of a thing, but he signed that. I don't know where I'm going to hang this up behind me. I need to hang it up somewhere. Of course, the Sports Illustrated. That was pretty cool. But yeah, he remembered me. I thanked him for the redirects. I said, "My name's Dr. DeLay. I just wanted to thank you for the redirects." And he remembered. That was really cool. Wished me nothing but the best. You congratulated me on closing in on 10,000 subscribers. And he also said that, like, hey, when you get to be, where I am, you got to also do this. You got to give back. So definitely a challenge. Definitely a challenge to me. I don't know. I'm not really that type of guy that's going to be going 30 cities in 30 days, but we'll see. We'll see what the future holds. I don't know how it's going to look for me in, a decade. He's been doing this for about a decade, maybe over a decade now. So I don't know, but he was very nice, very cool. We talked we didn't get to talk too long. It was really cool. I didn't expect to really talk long, about a minute, but then we talked about 5 minutes. I didn't really want to keep everybody waiting, though. There were some people that were going over their time. I mean, it was about 5 minutes a person. Some people were doing videos, taking about 10, 15 minutes. And again, that's where me and my dad were kind of like, it was like a scene out of Seinfeld, the way we were. We were just commenting on everything. That was just a little odd out of the, it's just really dumb. Really dumb. There was a lady that looked like Mr. Heatmiser. Do you guys remember Mr. Heatmiser from that old Christmas show, Kris Kringle, the Year Without a Santa Claus? Lady with orange hair. I don't know what kind of suit it was. Definitely not appropriate to yeah. But anyway, I don't know what she was doing, but she was there. But But yeah, it was just really funny. It was real fun and really cool stuff. So that's really all I wanted to say. It was just really a great experience. Really cool to see him, not behind a camera, and definitely something that I will remember forever, for sure. And hopefully, and I didn't tell him this. I wanted to. I should have. We had only a few minutes out of respect for everybody else that was waiting in line. Again, we waited 3 hours, and there were still people waiting in the spot that we were in when we got in line. So they were waiting probably 6 hours. So anyway, but yeah, just I wanted to tell him. I hope to do this. One day. Hopefully that wasn't our last conversation. Hopefully I get to talk to him again. Hopefully, I work myself up to where I make a guest appearance. That'd be really cool. Talk football with him. It was fun. Again, we got to talk very briefly on football, but it was fun. He asked how I thought the Steelers were, and I said they were going to be fine. I think Steelers will be good this year for sure. But anyway, I'll open up again if you guys want to just chat. That's fine. I don't really know what else to say. So if you have any questions, I'll gladly answer them. Again, Grossi, great guy. Cannot. There's no bad thing I can say about Tom Grossi. He is the king of football YouTube, and he's very much a guy that gives back. And of course, he inspired some of the raids. Of course, I know there's been, I know Orville's really asked me to do some raids for baseball again. We're still building the baseball part of the community here. The football part is there. We do raids every single week. Now we're going to do that. We did it for the last, I think, month or so for football season because we were established. Baseball, I think, again, if the Pirates keep on going, people are going to turn out, then we will start raiding to other channels to try to, again, just keep it going. Keep the good vibes and the chaotic good going forward. But yeah, should have gotten to sign the Steelers. Yeah, I know, right? Should have, but at the same time, it's the Steelers. But yeah, it was really fun. Did you make the first one yourself? I did not. I did not make any of these pictures. You can thank Trisk. I don't know if Trisk is still in the chat. But my dad, he went on the internet, and again, he got these pictures. He just found them. And again, he got to see, he wrote it across the neck. Grossi got a real big kick out of one thing I said. Trisk was talking about how he, had watched him for the first time, and then he mentioned, well, I used to watch all the time, but now, of course, I kind of split time with my son. He said, it's just that, some people aren't as entertaining as you, Grossi. And I'm like, oh, so yeah, it's, I don't know, what did I say? What did I say? But, oh. So, yeah, it's proof. Or, yeah, I forgot what I said. But pretty much it was along the lines of Trisk. Yeah, he prefers to watch you, Grossi, over his own son. And Grossi was laughing like he made a big scene. Everyone kind of stopped talking and was thinking, what the heck just happened? This other guy just made Grossi laugh. Self-deprecating humor, that's usually what I go for. And it usually works. And again, there's the other picture. I'm just re-showing the pictures for those of you that are still wanting a good look. And again, I'll figure out where to put these up. Picture very cool. See you later. Again, thank you, Christopher. Appreciate you, man. I have not met Tree. No, I don't live in Pennsylvania, so I have never met him. When's the Dr. Lay meet and greet coming? Probably not for a very long time. I mean, keep in mind this. So he's got 1 million subs, and, he's got 1 million subs, gets a few hundred people at each city. For me, I only have 1,000. So if I were to ever do a meet and greet somewhere, I might get a one person or two, and then I would just be very depressed. I would just be a very depressed individual. Not that I expect a lot of people to go, but it's just the fact that I would have this event, and then, I'd see 1 or 2 people. And maybe if anyone decided to show up. I mean, I'm not really worth that, to be honest with you. Delay Grossi selfie. There was no selfie. I should have had one. There was a picture taken, which I will actually post in my post section right after this. I'll be sure to have it up in a few minutes. But yeah, it was really, really fun. Yeah, it was a great time. It was a really cool experience for sure. Getting him to sign a Roger Steelers jersey would have been savage for sure. Yeah, and everyone was doing I don't know, it was kind of a tired old joke, but everyone had their gear on. A lot of Texans fans, of course, in Houston. And then they would take off their jersey. There's a Bears. I mean, it was like 1 every 4 people were doing it. So I'm sure that was funny the first 200 times. But, yeah, I'm sure he's going to get some today in New Orleans. Because he went to New Orleans today. But But it was fun. Again, nothing but positive things. It was really a great experience. And again, hopefully it's not the first time that I ever speak with him. If it is, though, or hopefully not the first time. Hopefully it's not the last time I speak with him. Hopefully there's more to come, but we'll see. Again, I still got to work at it. Still got to become worthy to get my channel up and just keep on making this thing into a special channel. Of course, again, it starts with you guys. You guys, again, if you guys weren't here, I would be nothing. I would have, I would just be calling games by myself, and it would just, so I may be good, quote unquote, as some of you guys may claim, but again, you guys tune in, you guys make this thing possible, you guys keep this thing going, because if you guys weren't here, then there's no way I can do this. So thank you guys again for tuning in. Thank you guys for always being here, and I appreciate you guys so much. And again, that's the goal. We want to try to be like that one day. That's what I want to try to do. Not necessarily, specifically be Tom Grossi, but have a channel that size, and of course do what I can to help out. I really do want to help others, with their channels and stuff like that. As far as charities, I don't really know what specific charities I would ever do. I don't really know, but that'd be cool to do. It would be cool to do. But yeah, again, if there's any other stuff, I'll gladly answer it. But if that is all, again, I got to send you guys over to Rhino. Rhino's doing the UFL today, so hopefully you guys have a good time over there. Get to meet Grossi in person. Those events go on for a long time. Yeah, no, for sure. Reach out maybe one day, maybe. It would be great again to meet Jaguar Gator. He's really, as Grossi's obviously awesome, but again, Jaguar Gator is the one that kind of got me, inspired me to really start this. So that's definitely a guy that I would like to meet as well. I think we could talk football probably for hours, for sure. Not that I'm saying I can't do that with Grossi, but, but yeah, Jaguar Gator is really great. Yeah, safe travel was fun. Yeah, it was raining as well. It was raining not to and from. It was it was raining. It wasn't raining on the way home. I don't recall, but definitely long. And I appreciate you, Chris, as well. We'll tell the truth to Doc about your greatness. It makes it sound like I'm dying. That's tough, Brian. I don't plan on dying yet. No matter how many trips to the woods I take. Great channel again. Thank you, Highways. Yeah, I'm trying to make this thing happen. And again, thank you guys. Appreciate you guys. It was fun. Not so fun of the series, but it was fun to meet Grossi. Hopefully, again, I can see him again one day. That'd be fun to do. But that'll probably do it for me. Again, thank you guys for tuning in. You guys all take care. And again, I will send you guys over to Rising Rhino. So if you're looking for some more coverage this great afternoon, on this Sunday afternoon, make sure to stick around for some more content. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace and goodbye.